Big Brother 27 is still on the air. We got to roast it. We got to talk about the live feed spoilers. So grab a beverage. Hopefully you're wearing something very comfy. Smash that like, smash it now, and let's get started.
If you like what you see, come and get it with me. I know you deserve all you want, 'cause your heart's made of gold. But don't wait till you're old. If you want it, I get you some.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Stand-up comedian and Big Brother hater, Joleenlunzer here for another Big Brother Breakdown with Joleen. Let's start the show the only way we know how. Welcome to the Big Brother Breakdown with Joleen. Welcome to the BB Breakdown with Joleen. That's me and producer Cordelia. Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. We have a 2-hour episode tonight. I'll be live after that episode to talk all about Zingbot and all the things. We're going to have a double eviction tomorrow. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe, you guys. We are well over 47,000, on our way to 48,000 with our goal this year of getting to 50. So thank you to all of you who have subscribed. Also smash the like. You guys have been killing it. We've been getting over 1,000 likes. So let's set a like goal for 1,400. Can this video get 1,400 likes? That would be amazing. Also, if you want to support the channel further, you know the drill. You can join my membership here on YouTube or Patreon. Links are in the description. Or you can send a super chat while we're live. It's a great way for me to see your comment. You can send a super thanks after the video post or hit me up on the Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. You don't have to do any of it. But if you choose to, it is much appreciated.
Who is she? Who is she? Who is she? Where did you find her?
In a dumpster. All right. You guys know what we do over here. We take a comedic look at this crazy show that's still going on. We have, I don't know how many, 10 days left until it's over. And then we get postseason. And I think this postseason of Big Brother is going to be very messy because a lot of the people don't really like each other. And they also, the people in the house don't yet know the perception of a lot of the people that were gone pre-jury. So it should be interesting. Bree Dre says, wouldn't it be amazing if Morgan flipped on Vince and took the win for herself? It would be amazing. We got to talk because it is still cuckoo bananas crazy between Mints, aka Venmo. I think you guys are calling them. Did we decide? Has the internet decided on a name for the cheat mance of Vince and Morgan? Because I was calling them Mints. And I know some people were calling them, I don't know what the other name was. And then you guys were saying Venmo. So I got to know which one we're calling them. Carolyn Bird, thank you so much for becoming a member. So good to see you. And I think you're a Bravo fan. And the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City started last night. And I will be roasting that as well. Snoopy, thank you so much for the super sticker. That's very kind of you. Starting off the live with a membership and a super sticker. Amy Bonner says, I prefer, Vorgan. Okay, you call, a lot of people call them Vorgan, Venmo. And so I'm the only one calling them Mints. Is it just me holding it down? This lip color, you can go to Lip Esteem, lipesteem.com, which is women-owned, small business, wonderful makeup. They use natural ingredients from Minnesota. I don't know if the ingredients are from Minnesota, but the business is from Minnesota. It's my favorite lipstick, and the color is, I think, Monet. It's like a matte, but I put a little bit of gloss over it. But it's my favorite. I have to get a new one because I've been running out of it for a while. I've been digging my finger in it, so that's always fun. So Lip Esteem, like self-esteem.com for all of your lip needs. They do not pay me. I just really like their brand so much. I'll let you know if they pay me. Steven, so good to see you. Thank you for being a member for 23 months. You're here to see Lady Gaga and me? No, Chicago. Have fun, Steven. I know Lady Gaga is your favorite lady next to me, obviously, but obviously Gaga is, a little more important. I get it. Have fun. Post pictures on your Instagram. Tag me. Do all the things. So love to Steven. Okay. You guys. There's so much to talk about. There's literally, yesterday I was going to go live, but I felt overwhelmed because Vince and Morgan won't shut up and they keep going back and forth. So we know, just to get you caught up, just to get you up to speed on what's going on in the Big Brother house, Vince unfortunately won HOH this week. That we'll see in tonight's episode. And then he nominated Keanu, Kelly, and Ava. And then Morgan came in and won the POV. Third time. Third POV. She's feeling herself. But we do know that as, the season progresses and there's less players in the house, there's more of a chance to win things. And I think Vince even mentioned that on the feed story. He was like, well, you didn't start your run until week 8. And she's like, but I'm on a run. So she won POV and she wanted to use it on Ava. That had been a point of contention. They were going back and forth and fighting and staying up till all hours of the night. And I am 45 and I can't stay up till 5 a.m, even though sometimes I have. And then I'm looking at myself in the mirror like, who are you, bitch? Like, I'm just like, I feel like the worst hangover, and I stopped drinking in 2012. So I'm just like, what is this world? And I think I'm losing my mind. They have to go to bed. Go to bed, you crazies. So finally, Morgan talked Vinnie into, she was going to use the veto, and she wants to pull off Ava because Ava did her a solid, and she feels like Ava is safe anyways. No one's going to vote out Ava. It's going to be, Keanu or Kelly. But let's put Lauren up because we know that Morgan, there's no love lost there for Lauren. So Vinnie finally felt pressured, according to him. He had no choice. You gave me no choice. And renommed on Monday Lauren. And I did a live on Monday about it. And then yesterday I was just like, these people are crazy because the decision had already been made. So I thought, well, they'll be a little more chill. They'll be a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but they'll be a little more chill. No. Oh, no. Since that's happened, they have settled on, okay, that's what we've done. Then they've fought about it again. Then they're like, we're not going to talk about it anymore. And then they talked about it again. And they're like, we're definitely not going to talk about it anymore after this. And then they talked about it again. And then Morgan cried. So the night of the power of veto. So now we have Lauren, Kelly, and Keanu, who are going to be fighting it out on Thursday in the BB butt blaster, and then the vote. And we'll get to how people are going to vote, we think, and all that. So after the nomination, the renom, obviously, Lauren not thrilled, but this is the season where nobody knows what an ally is or nobody knows how to play. So she's just like, ah. And, she was trying to, in her Lauren way, very slowly kind of be like, okay, well, you're not going to vote me out, are you? No, we're not going to vote you out. We never vote you out. Well, I never thought you'd put me up as the renom, so I guess that's great. I would never do that to you. Lauren. You're my friend. I love you, my friend. It's Morgan. She's scary. Have you ever been accosted by a model? Have you seen Morgan's arm? She's ripped. I'm 130 pounds. She's ripped. She put me in a headlock and gave me a nuggie and was like, you have to do this, you unemployed loser. And oh my goodness. So, they had already gotten in these big fights about it. Finally, Vince did the damn thing. And then he's like, I don't know if it's best for my game. So then they're fighting about that. Like, you made me do something that's not best for my game. Morgan's like, I didn't make you do anything. This is your HOH. He's like, nobody thinks it's my HOH. Freaking the big guy, the thickum. What's his name? Keanu? He told me it's your HOH. Definitely is Morgan's HOH, you guys. And Kelly said this about it.
It's really nice of Morgan to let Vince sleep in her HOH room all week.
Kelly's got to go because Kelly's cuckoo and all the things. However, Kelly's been kind of clocking Vince lately, and I like this side of Kelly. If she's just going to attack Vince, you can stay, dead bug lady. Okay? If you're just going to go after the little mustachioed guy, you can definitely stay. But if you're going to do other weird stuff, no Sankey, as my little niece used to say, no Sankey. But she has been once Vince made this decision to renom Lauren, it's so bad for his game. I mean, his game already sucked, but this is really bad. And the fact that he hasn't owned it and he keeps making it like he had no choice, literally Morgan held a pew pew to him, was like, you got to do this. I think that makes it worse. And so Kelly and Ava, they see this as the ultimate betrayal to little sweet Lauren. How could you do this? So Kelly's just done with Vince. She has been clocking him on the feeds, and it's like the first time I've really enjoyed Kelly.
The whole season. The whole season. It's waiting to talk to Vince. Are you waiting to talk to him? No, I'm not waiting to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him ever again.
Yeah, like Tina's saying, his back up against a wall. It's like, my back was up against a wall. I had to do it, you guys. It's really hard to play this game. Yeah, SK Kelly's like, I don't ever want to talk to him again. Kelly actually walked in on a conversation with Morgan and Vince. So the night before, after Monday night, after the power veto ceremony in the arena, eventually Morgan went from, this is what we need to do, it's the right thing to do, to target Lauren. She went after your number one. That's me. She's your number two. You need to protect me. If someone was coming after you, I would go after them. And Vince is like, oh, it's really hard. Stop it. You're scaring me. She went from like, this is the right thing to do, to then Vince making her feel sorry. Then I think she started to feel like bad. Like, maybe I am taking over as HOH. She had this like weird emotional epiphany that was annoying, because then she cried. And she cried a lot. And she was called into the DR late that night, early Tuesday morning, late Monday night, as they're laying there. She's like, are you serious? Because they were going, she's like, I'm really sorry, Vince. I didn't mean to ruin your game. He's like, I mean, it's okay, but you did. I mean, yeah, you kind of ruined my game. I'm just a little guy. Okay? Next you're going to tell me to get a job, and I can't. I can't even reach the top shelf in the kitchen. You have to lift me up with your mushosh because you're so buff. So she was crying. She's like, I'm sorry. He's like, it's okay. It's okay. And they have this whole night of her crying and kind of going back and forth. And I feel so bad. Only for the next morning, she wakes up and she's like, wait a minute. You guilt tripped me. Because she said something about silver lining. And she was like, the silver lining is you did it to me first. You kind of betrayed me in the game with the whole hamster wheel. So now we're back to talking about the hamster wheel during the White Locust twist that took out Rachel. The dumbest twist in history, according to me. And Vince is like, whoa, but last night you were crying and you were saying that you felt bad. And she's like, well, I don't feel bad anymore, bitch. So as she's like getting ready for the day, as they're both brushing their teeth, she literally takes a shower. They have a shower fight. The shower is a sacred place. Okay. No fights, no nasty jerks and sex stools. Okay. Just relaxation, cleanliness, and then married people business in your own home if you want to do that. Okay. But not time for fighting. So they're brushing their teeth and fighting. It gets to the point where Vinnie, I'm going to play a little bit of the audio, is yelling. One of the things he says, I think it was during this conversation, it was making me laugh out loud. Because with his whiny voice and him just sitting in bed and his looking like a gnome with his little hat on, I'm like, is the hat a security blanket? Like, what is the hat? I love a beanie. I have so many beanies and flannels. I actually have similar style to Vince, okay? But I know when to take it off, sir.
I don't have any votes now.
You guys, that is legit one of the things he said. I don't have any votes now. And Morgan's like, no, you do have votes. You're not, trusting your social game. You're actually, Vince, one of the best social players in the house. And I was like, no, he fucking is not. Are you crazy? Okay. Thank you, Rhoda Penmark, Rhoda. I hit him with the shoes. I had to hit him with the shoes. What else could I do? For becoming a member, you sweetie. What would you give me for a basket of kisses? Thank you, Kelly, for the super sticker. You guys are so sweet. A basket of hugs. Yeah, it is a security blankie. It's his comfort beanie. He has it registered. He puts it on a leash sometimes. It's crazy. He literally was like, I don't have any votes.
I don't have any votes now.
I kept playing that for my husband. I'm like, can you believe this guy? And Chell's like, yeah, that's weird. But he's not as obviously invested in the show as me. So he's like, okay, I don't want to hear that again. I don't have any votes now. I don't have any votes now. I'm like, oh my God. Also, we did get a preview of Vince's Zingbot, you guys, that we'll hear tonight. So if you're not on social media, you probably didn't hear it, but I'll play the audio of how they zinged him. And he like fell to the floor with embarrassment.
And you're a 34-year-old crybaby who's unemployed and lives with his mom and dad. I'd zing you, but life beat me to it. The truth hurts, Zing.
They did go easy on him. I feel like, yeah, all those things, but also you're cheating on your girlfriend. He's like, we have clips of him now on the live feeds going, I to Morgan, I love you. Sir? No. It's
inappropriate.
They've been moving closer in the bed. He's like, you can sleep by my head. Oh, my head's cold. I got a tummy ache. You don't have to sleep at my feet, because they're still sleeping in the same bed. And they're treating the HOH room like it's their own little dysfunctional, toxic, about to get divorced marriage nest. It's ridiculous. And the other house guests obviously are noticing, and things are being said. Keanu, it got back to Vince that Keanu said, this is Big Brother. This isn't Cheater Island.
Boom. Roasted.
Oh boy. And Vince is just like, yeah, that really hurts me. Well, then don't cheat on your girlfriend on national television in front of people. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But meanwhile, they're fighting and they're just so engulfed in their own BS and drama that downstairs, people are making relationships. Downstairs, Morgan is missing out on making relationships with people. Vince, who's like, I got nobody. Well, maybe go talk to somebody besides getting in fights with Morgan and folding your beanies. And I did see him organize his stuff. I think he might have a little bit, me and my friend talked about this, of the OCD. I don't want to diagnose him, but I have OCD, and there's certain things that I'll do, like check my, I have to, check my oven and stuff, like my nozzle on or whatever, the turn things on the stove. Clearly I'm the chef in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? And it looks like he kind of does some similar checking things, but I don't know. It could just be he's really thorough with his beanies, his underoos, and all the things. But it can also come up during times of like heightened anxiety and stress. So I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me if he did. Also, somebody said on Twitter that Kelly, you guys, they were like, yeah, I don't know why people want to know, but they're like, are any of the house guests on any mental health medications? I'm like, that's a weird question. And they were like, Kelly's on Vyvanse. That means Kelly's one of me.
It's inappropriate.
She's a neurodivergent like me. She's an ADHD. What? Why? No.
To look at
You're
it
lying.
no.
I was like, I'm not claiming her. What? Is that why people think we're cuckoo? Oh, God. Kelly Cal, thank you so much for the super chat. I don't even watch BB, but I'm invested in your recaps. I still haven't figured out what the butt blaster is, though. It's what it sounds like. Thanks for the company while I work. If Kelsey really said, catch these hands, Vince might have a time. Kelsey must be a saint to put up with him for 7 years. But I did hear they might be long distance. But even a phone call with this dude. No, thank you. Can you imagine? I mean, always the victim. Always the victim, Vince. Just horrific. Thank you, Reality Ops. I appreciate that. I've been living for your lives this past week while my dog is sick. Oh, I hope your dog gets better. And we have so long to wait between episodes. Thanks for the entertainment. You are so welcome. And I send all the love to your doggo. Please put your hearts in the chat for Real Ops Doggo. We prefer doggos to people over hero. So yeah. Robert, he is painful. So painful. Yes, SK Joleen, SK Kelly. Great. Great. It's always some of the worst people that want to claim neurodivergence. I'm like, no, stop it. It's usually the ones that are undiagnosed. They'd be like, oh, I think I have. I'm like, no, you're just weird. Not in a good way. Not in a good way. Yep. All the prayers and love to your fur babes. Okay. So while they're hauled up in the HOH room, just going through, what was that movie where Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet, not Titanic, but it is like the Titanic up there because they're going down. Okay. They're yelling timber, Revolutionary Road. It's like Revolutionary Road up there. All I remember about that movie is they just screamed at each other. And that's like Vince and Morgan in the HOH room. So this is going down. Meanwhile, the rest of their games are really, suffering. Vince's social game and Morgan's, because they're just obsessed with each other up there and this decision that's already been made of putting her on the block. And now Morgan's doing the thing that we talked about where working toward getting Lauren, possibly working up reasons why Lauren should get voted out. Where before Vince is like, I'll do this renom, but as long as Lauren stays, she's my other number one, but I mean number two, not number one. And now she's slowly breaking him down to get rid of Lauren, which no surprise. Morgan has like a vendetta against Lauren. I hate this competitive when the women are competitive with each other. For Vince, for the attention of a man, let alone Vince. Don't you have eyes? Don't you have ears? You can't hear or see? For this guy?
Are you trying to... I feel like you're breaking up with me, like, in the game.
Just thinking about something.
The guy with weak wrists? Like, what? What are we doing here, ladies? It's horrible. It's horrible, you guys. So Morgan woke up yesterday choosing a different path, where the night before she was crying and feeling bad, and Vince was loving her, feeling bad for him, because that is his love language. Feel bad for me, pity me, I'm the victim. And he was just like, oh my God. I really think that's what gets Vince off. Like, if I had to guess, okay, I would guess that Vince is, I think we talked about this before, that he would be the sub, like a dom sub thing. Like he would be like, walk on me with your heels, tell me I'm a loser, and people would be like, okay. I think that this kind of like, I don't know, I think it gives them boners. I think it does. Boner. It's hard to play Big Brother with a boner. It's hard to talk to Morgan with a boner. It's hard to sleep reverse cowgirl with Morgan with a boner. It's hard to nominate your other number one with a boner. I think that's what's going on. I don't know. I think he's into it. I think he's right. You can picture that. Like, step on my face. You're like, what? You could, I don't care. I don't like it. Oh, and then cries afterwards. Is like, you hurt me. It's like, we had a safe word. You asked for it. Oh. And then you're like, oh, go to bed, sir. Go to bed. Oh gosh. The things I think about sometimes. DMNX9271. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm ashamed to admit that I have written nasty comments about Vince here and there. Okay. For some reason, him being unemployed just adds fuel for me. Well, that is really nice of you to, how nasty? I don't know. Haven't seen any of your nasty comments, but I mean, that's nice of you. I am not ashamed to say that I do not enjoy this man and enjoy roasting him up, but I think that's very kind of you to have awareness over that. I think I read that right. I'm ashamed to admit that I've written nasty comments about Vince here and there. Well, don't be ashamed. You're just one of us. Okay, no. It's good. You have a conscience. That separates you from SK Kelly. Okay. That's the difference, I think, between you and Kelly with the dead bugs.
Riley was right.
What?
I bring bugs in the house.
What are you doing?
Bringing a bug in the house.
Why?
Because it's dead and I like them. They're decorations.
Okay.
Oh my God. Because I like them. Riley was right. Kelly's just like, I'm going to be best friends with Riley when I'm out of the house. I'm going to go to all of his bull riding, which probably 0, in Mexico. Kelly's actually, why am I defending Kelly? I'm not defending Kelly. What I'm saying is, when Kelly talks about like her travels, like she's horrible at Big Brother. They never should have cast her. I don't know why she's here. All the things, delusional, everything. But when she actually talks about like her travels and stuff, it's kind of cool. You know, it seems like she really loves Mexico. She's been to almost all the states. You know, she speaks Spanish. She does all the things. And she has a respect for the places she visits, allegedly. Unless she left bodies there. Allegedly. Obviously, you guys. Everything is alleged. Everything I say is true, except for the parts that are false. Everything is alleged. And for entertainment purposes only. Okay?
Allegedly.
So, don't sue me. But it's just vibes. Vibes on vibes on vibes. So she's cool in that way. So she should go on like a travel and just go home. Just go home, Cal. Just go home. Do we have any proof that her boyfriend is real, shining and rising ass? We do not. We do not. We also don't have any proof that he's alive, if you know what I mean.
It's an urban legend that never happened.
Okay. It's an urban legend that never happened. Yeah. All right. Yeah, she's like smart and stuff, but she just... I don't know. It's just been so weird with Kelly. And I can't, like, I hide bugs in the house. Like, dead bugs, hiding it in a community space that you share with people is creepy. Also, Ava, you guys, I'll get back into the fight with Vince and Morgan. I just need a little break. Ava, I'm sorry, but Ava is disgusting.
Allegedly.
Like, just her hygienic behavior. I watched her in the bedroom that she shares with other people, taking dental floss and flicking it out of her teeth, and I almost threw up.
What? Oh my God.
And she just kept doing it. She had wine. Vince let her use his tub, and she was again doing that awkward, cringy thing where she talks to the cameras and like trying to get our vote for America's favorite player. And she was just, I've seen her do other things and like pick her teeth and touch her feet and not wash her hands in between. But this time she was sitting at the little tables that are in the train room where her bedroom is with like Ashley and them. And she was just putting floss in between her teeth and just flicking it. I was like, again, I had to show Hype Man husband Chell RN. I was like, look at this. It's like my nightmare. It's my nightmare of group living. Like, your food that's probably in your teeth is just flicking everywhere on people's beds and clothes and God knows what. Take it to the bathroom and don't flick it. Ava needs to find those little picks. She needs some little mint picks. Okay. Those are my favorite. Oh my, it was disgusting. Right? We need that sound effect. What could be more? We need Alessi. Alessi, where are you? What could be more egregious? It was so freaking gross to watch her just do that. Ugh.
What could be more egregious? What could be more misleading than that?
Yeah, Ava's DNA is all over the house, graphics, and allegedly Kelly told her to do it because she wants Ava's DNA to hide her DNA.
Allegedly.
For the SKing, okay? Allegedly. She's I think she was patient 0. I'll be honest with you guys. Ava, if we get a new strain of anything, it's Ava Pearl. Ava Pearl did it. She is patient 0. Just gyros. No, thank you. I would leave that house.
Where you guys? I'm going home.
I would not be okay with that. So gross. So gross. So between dead bug girl and picking her teeth and feet and flicking her floss places girl, you know, and there's only a few of them that will clean. Kelly at least cleans because, you know, just like Dexter was very clean, right? You have to, you know, clean up your messes. I don't know, you guys.
Huh?
You got to keep, you don't want to get caught. So Chiefs Glazer, he might. We definitely have a situation now where Keanu could leave. Keanu feels very safe. He feels very safe. Too safe. Keanu needs to remember what he forgets throughout the whole season, that this is a social game. And his social game is absent. He doesn't have a social game. Okay? He has where I'm like, oh, and then he just shits the bed. Keanu's problem in the game is he can win the competitions and do the things, and he's very entertaining. However, he can't recognize patterns in the house. And when people point things out to him, he's like, what? Like social patterns and things? He's like, no, I'm right. He thinks he's right. So it's like ego. And it's like you had Rachel from the start telling him, actually wanting to work with him, giving him the heads up. And he was always like, I don't think that's right. And then everything she said came true. And you would think that he was starting to realize that. But then he pushes it down and goes, no, pretty sure I was still right about everything. And I'm like, Keanu, you're your own worst enemy in this game. You could be actually great. If Keanu had a social game to match his physical game, he could be great. And obviously as like an improv comedy guy, he can be fun and funny and all the stuff. But you gotta start listening to people, mainly women, and you have to drop the ego, so that you can actually receive new information that might not be the information you think is the correct information. You can't always be right in Big Brother. He's really pissing off Ashley now. I mean, him and Ashley have always butted heads, but especially after conversations they had yesterday, Ashley's now back on. Let's just get Keanu out. I'm so effing sick of him. She's like, I cannot stand this man. He's got to go, because he has a tendency to just like disregard new information or people saying, well, this is how it happened. Be like, no. And then he thinks Ashley's stupid and he can't stand Ashley. And Vince is always like, Ashley doesn't deserve to be here. Just I do. Go on. I waited 10 years. I've watched like 4 seasons of Big Brother. I'm a super fan. I brought 4 flannels this summer. It's not fair. Oh my goodness. So unfortunately, unless everyone changes their mind. Unless Ashley decides, like, you know what? I guess I could put up with him for a few more days if it's better for my game. But she was kind of, Morgan would be down for it. I think at this point, they just go back and forth. So Keanu definitely is in danger. He was fine, but he just doesn't. I just want to shake him like Rachel did and go, sir, wake up. You got to have a social game. And that's one thing, despite people not necessarily enjoying Ashley, she's still able to successfully plant seeds of doubt and push towards things she wants in the game without it seeming like she's just pushing for her game. So she has more finesse to her, obviously, probably the lawyer part, being able to, get her points and things across to people. And she has her issues too. I think she is playing up the kind of dumb ditzy thing. And then people obviously, think she blabs too much. I mean, they all blab too much. So, but as far as if I was hoping her and Keanu could get on the same page and they could just go after Vince and just get his ass out. But Keanu still, it seems like Keanu wants to do the bro thing. This is what frustrates me about Keanu. Vince is not for you. Vince sucks. Like, he has never been for you, Keanu. He stabbed you in the back every chance he got. He laughs at you. Like, he's like, he looks down on me, but really Vince is looking down on Keanu. And yet Keanu's always like, okay, bro, we can do this. Keanu keeps forgiving him. And they had a conversation recently where Keanu was like, even yesterday they were talking. And they're like, yeah, we're still going to do this, right, bro? And I'm just like, I wish Keanu was lying to him, but I really think Keanu wants to sit in final 2 with frickin' Vince. It's like this bro thing he's got. And I'm like, ugh. Who's the biggest blabbermouth? Serial killer Kelly. She's been doing that since day one because she wants to instigate just for the sake of instigating. She doesn't do it in like, if Kelly came in and did it in a strategic way and didn't just go blab, but she doesn't know anything about the game. You know, she's a recruit. I mean, she doesn't care about Big Brother. She can't wait to get opportunities after Big Brother. Oh my God, it's going to be like this. She just wants to instigate fights, which can be entertaining for, you know, the viewers, I guess, but not going to be good for your game, especially when you're going around telling people from day one that you're an instigator and there's no strategic value to your instigating. You're just doing it because you're a serial killer. Allegedly, obviously. He's got bro vision, man. So I would love to see Ashley in the end. The only people I could pretty much stand right now to see in the end, Ashley. I wish Keanu would get his shit together. Actually, Keanu can keep going. I don't even care at this point. I don't care about strategy. If he's got a shitty social game, I don't care. The whole season is so bad that that's fine. Just stay. At this point, Keanu, just stay. Morgan, too, stay till the end, because I think Morgan has put in some work with Vince, despite whether you like Morgan, you don't like Morgan, you don't like the way she's doing it. She is running his HOHs, and as exhausting it is for me to watch them on the feeds, and all of you, if you're staying up watching them, I'm still like, get a girl. Do it. That little baby man who's like, she made me do it. She made me do it. Joseph says, Ashley and Morgan are the only ones gaming at this point, LOL. Of course, the season is bad when Rachel lost the wheel. That's when it became a disaster. It's true. But yeah, Ashley and Morgan are legit gaming. Like they're, you know, for this season especially, but they are having the conversations, doing the things. They have different ways of going about it, but they both have been successful now in, you know, infiltrating other house guests' minds and getting the things they want and what's best for their game to happen in the house. So, I mean, that is part of it. Now, Morgan's is very emotional with Vince and stuff, and Ashley's is much easier to watch, cleaner. She's actually trying to develop relationships with people and plant seeds. I mean, Ashley will just straight up tell them what she wants to tell them. And that's the difference in a big way between her and a player like Lauren. We have to, here's the thing. If you're going to go on Big Brother in the future, you have to be able to lie. You have to be able to kind of lie, cheat, and steal. I know Lauren wants to win this game and be like a good person. Well, go be a good person at church or something. I don't know. Go to God 101 to be a good person. This is Big Brother. All right. You don't have to be like the trashiest piece of trash like Vince, but you can play the game and lie and all the things. And watching Lauren yesterday on the feeds try to talk to Vince, and I know the things, and I think she does too, the things he needs to hear, because he keeps going back and forth. It's just a mind fuck with Vince and his allies. Because one minute she's safe, next minute she's not. So I see why Lauren is frustrated. But you got to tell the guy, we can get through this. And she does say that, but she isn't guaranteeing that he won't touch her block. I cannot with these people in the touch your block. This is going to be a new thing now. Next season, there's going to be people going, he's not going to be on my block. He's not going to touch my block. Is he going to touch your block? Let's touch blocks. And I'm just like, oh my God. Please don't do that. Lauren, unfortunately, just wants to play like nice brother. And she thinks, this is why maybe you should only cast people 25 and older, and no shade to younger people. But I would like to see people with a little more life experience. At 22, you're just so young. And there are some 22-year-olds that, have life experience, families, kids, travel, do all the things. But for the most part, you get Laurens. Okay. And Lauren doesn't have, a ton to pull from, and she's afraid to make moves. And she's coming into the game like, in life, it is bad to lie to people. So I should not lie in this game. No, you have to tell people what they want to hear. Part of a great social game is selling it to them in a way where they believe you, and not doing it in the smarmy, greasy Vince way, where he's like the victim of his own decisions and game moves. And it's like, everybody hurts me. And making yourself, you know, be the one that's like always wronged. But in a way like a Suri player. You know, you feel like you're a genuine person. You're not just talking to people for strategy. You develop relationships with them. And then you develop plans and things. You don't want to stretch yourself too thin. You don't want to have like the final two ladies like Vince has now, where he goes back and forth and tells each one shit about the other one and what that one said about this one. So Morgan and Lauren never had a chance because Vince was always pitting them against each other. And Morgan is, I don't care. She is so jelly. Any attention Vince gives Lauren, jelly, 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 peanut butter and jelly, like read jelly. And Ashley was even, because, you know, was talking about how Lauren, what is it with Vince that he keeps going back and forth on this Lauren thing? Like, why can't he just give up on Lauren? Because Vince, the truth is, the minute Vince renommed Lauren, their relationship was broken forever. There's nothing Vince can do or say that Lauren's ever going to look at him the same way. And she's kind of told him that now through the conversations they've had over the last couple of days, which isn't the best for Lauren. The best thing to do with a Vince is to make him feel like, I totally get it. You were so pressured and, you know, I'm still going to work with you and don't worry about it. Like, I get it. We just have to make sure I'm safe this week and then we'll go forward and I'll help you, you know, but instead she's like, wow, I feel like
2,000 years later.
This is like really
2,000 years later.
difficult. Yeah. Does that make sense? And you're like, no. Why did it take that long to say that? But so Morgan is there, just peanut butter and jelly. Anytime Lauren's around or Vince is talking to Lauren, even though Morgan was like, after her big, you know, boo-hoo, I'm so sorry I made you renom Lauren. I shouldn't have pressured you to do that. Then she woke up, like I said, the next day, yesterday, like, wait a minute. Maybe I shouldn't have been so sorry, because this is actually good for our games because she's coming after me. So it just fell into the same cycle again. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Because before she was like, Vince, maybe do you need to go talk to Lauren and spend some time with her? And I'm like, who is this lady? I can let you hang out with Lauren. Maybe you guys need some hang time. Just hang out. He's like, yeah, maybe that would be nice if I had a little bit of hang time with Lauren. It's just the worst thing I did to her. She's so sweet. And the more he says Lauren is just so sweet and doesn't deserve this, the more it just cuts in Morgan's heart. So I was like, oh, damn. Morgan's going to give him a hall pass to talk to Lauren and hang out? Well, no, because Vince ends up hanging out with Lauren a little bit yesterday, and Morgan's in the HOH room, and now we have pictures of her just staring at the monitor, at the TV screen, seeing them downstairs having fun with each other, and she's like, what the fuck am I watching? Like, Morgan! Oh my God, I don't know. This is... Once they leave the show, this is going to be the season of postseason restraining orders. I'm calling it now. This is cuckoo. Oh my God, you guys, it's insane. So Vince and Morgan are, you know, they keep going back into the fight. The same fight of, you made me do this, and now I don't have any jury votes.
I don't have any votes now.
Oh, well, why don't you go talk to someone and get some votes, you loser? And then Kelly, did I play this yet? Kelly walked in as they had one of their many. It was after their morning of yelling. So yesterday morning, yelling. Mostly Vince. And Morgan's like, you're really loud. And Kelly and Lauren are right outside the door playing chess, because that's all they do is play chess. So we got to get rid of Kelly and Lauren, because Otherwise, for the last week of Big Brother, we're just going to see chess, and I cannot see chess anymore. I'm over it. All right. Maybe, Kelly, with all the chess, you could learn how to play the game, but no. So she's like, they're right outside. And he's like, sorry, I'm just really mad. This was so bad for my game, Morgan. Well, they hear them yelling. Lauren catches a little bit of what they're saying because, like Morgan says, the walls are paper thin. And so Lauren is upset. She cries. And she's like, oh my God. Because this is Lauren's biggest fear, is that it wasn't just about the renom to put Lauren up so that she had been on the block and to like smudge her blacklist record. It was ultimately Morgan's plan to get her on the block and then vote her ass out and lie to Vince. So she's like, oh my God. She kind of comes in like, can we talk? And Morgan right away, because it's her HOH. It is Morgan's HOH. This is not Vince's HOH. Vince is a cry, whiny, baby, sackless guy. And Morgan's like, we're almost done here. And I'm thinking, girl, you have been up there for like 5 days, nonstop, sleeping, eating, showering, brushing your teeth, fighting, kind of cuddling, telling each other you love each other, saying you can't wait to meet Kelsey. I'm like, oh my God, like how dumb are you to like keep lying to us? We see what we see. And we also know no one's girlfriend is going to want to see this or meet you. And again, if he has his girlfriend still, because rumors are he might not. All right. But she's telling people like, we're almost done here. You have to leave. So Lauren's waiting outside. Kelly gets to the point where Kelly, again, she's done. She walks in as Vince and Morgan are finally, after this long morning of fighting again, they're finally wrapping it up, saying yet again, well, let's just not talk about it. Let's just move forward. We're not going to talk about it. And as they're talking, Kelly just busts in the door. And she was like, really? You're going to make her wait? Make a lady wait or something. I'll play the little clip here. And Morgan's like, Kelly, that is rude. And Kelly's like, come on. So she's mad that they're making Lauren wait. I feel like Kelly wants to be Lauren's boyfriend. And Kelly has this interesting, she feels very defensive over, very protective over Lauren. And she also is always talking about how gorgeous she is. So I think she kind of wants to be her boyfriend, but you know, we'll see. So Kelly walks in and it was pretty hilarious. I think I have the clip here. Okay, here it is, you guys. You can hear Kelly walk in toward the end, like, don't make, Lauren, you're really going to make Lauren wait? And they're like, oh my God, Kelly. Oh my God, Kelly, you're so rude. And in this is the first time I'm going to say I'm on Kelly's side, because you two have been in there for too long and you are taking up, you're bogarting all of the HOH time. People's games and lives are on the line. It's not just about you two losers and your cheat mans and going back and forth in your revolutionary road relationship. Okay. Other people matter too in this game.
I appreciated you acknowledging the position that I'm now in last night. I don't want you to ever feel that way, though. But I also don't want you to be like, decision's made, Vinnie, man up.
It's like, what other option do we have, Vince? I'm not going to let you go in a downward spiral. I'm not going to allow you to do that.
I'm not going to spiral. I'm just, you know how frustrated I am that I even had to make that decision. That's all I'll say. Also, we'll end with that. That's it. No more to be said. Frustration or not, it happened. I have to live with it. And then let's just do our best to get by one twist, eviction, whatever is going to happen Thursday at a time.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what's going to happen, and I just need to make sure that we're both here.
You feel like you don't have anyone in this game, but this is the time, Vince, where social matters, and you are so good at it. You don't even realize how good you are.
That would be put to the test.
Vince, people have been saying forever that you're one of the best social players ever.
Girl waiting. What are you doing?
Kelly, we're almost done with the conversation. Let's, that's implying that I'm literally holding my stuff.
See?
Oh my God.
Fuck out of here.
Wow, Vinnie sure bucked up there. He's like, get the fuck out of here. See what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here. Kelly's like, come on. You guys, we're sick of this. You guys have been get the divorce, sign the papers, and let's move on with our lives. This Kramer versus Kramer shit is getting old. Let's go. And those of you who know the Kramer versus Kramer reference, God love ya. Ramona, thank you so much for being a member for 13 months. Wrong sound effect, but also that. I can't wait for Vince to leave the house. Me too, girl. Hashtag me too. Stargirl, thank you for the super chat. Stargirl says she was an instigator when she was little. Oh, Morgan or Kelly? Kelly said she's been instigator forever. So for sure. Yeah, Ashley is a decent mediator. She can mediate. Yeah, it's the new Big Brother where everybody tells everyone everything. Molly says, I'm way behind. Ava is also neurodivergent. I am too, and could tell right away. God damn it. Is this what I'm like? Are you guys just not telling me? Are you guys just being nice to me? Am I like these two? Oh God. No, I'm not. I'm older and why? God damn it. It's always like Tom Sandoval was like, I'm neurodivergent too. I was like, no, you're just a psycho. CJ Musical, thank you so much for the super chat. Do you think any of them will be asked back? No to the no. I think Keanu could. Keanu could. Maybe. But I think Keanu will be asked on the challenge and other shows. I think he's one of the few. But I don't think they're gonna have any returners from the seat. I think Rachel has a better chance of coming back again than any of these losers. Jimmy will not be asked back. I don't think so. No shade, no offense, all offense to Jimmy. You know, seems like a nice guy, but put it in the chat if you guys agree. Maybe I'm being too harsh, but the rehearsed reads, it was too much. It was a little too much for me. It was like just a little more. I feel like if Jimmy was actually playing as himself and not trying to be a character for the show, it would be better. So I saw his live he did with Mickey and another live he did, and he said it seemed to me him mentioning that was more of like wishful thinking. Jimmy wasn't popular like that. Was he? Am I out of the loop? Gee, I feel out of the loop because I did not find him. I would have enjoyed him staying longer because I think his exit and Mickey's dumb HOH set the precedent for just like, well, I mean, there were all the dumb HOHs, but for like that side of the house to just start going out. Okay, a lot of you are saying no. He was going for Frankie and he did not achieve that. Yeah, there's a certain authenticity that's missing with a lot of these house guests, I think, because they're trying to be the character they saw on the screen rather than just being themselves. And I don't know if that's a product of having a screen in front of you most of your life, or if you're older like me, you had to develop a personality that wasn't built on the internet. It was probably built off of like your favorite TV shows or something, other things. But it seems like a lot of these younger players especially are very much trying to create a persona that is separate from themselves on the show. And it's just weird. And they basically are telling us that. It's just awkward, So I don't know. Chris Time says, Jimmy sucks for going public that supposedly Vince was going to break up with What? Oh, yeah, I did see that. I just feel like he's a little thirsty. He got some thirst in him. He's a little parched. Jim's a little parched. So I don't need a Jimmy return. It's a little too parched for me. Wasn't in long enough. And yeah. And throwing that was not for me. I know there's a lot of drama around that of Big Brother not invited. I don't get that. Why Brendan wouldn't be invited to the finale. Why all of the house. I know it's like the final 3 technically their families go, but just stack the audience with the family members of the people in the game. What's the big deal? The Big Brother just drops the ball every chance they get. Okay, take care of your house guests. They give you 80 to 100 days of their lives for television. You don't pay them very much, you know, because again, people do get paid. They will get like a weekly rate to be on the show. And then in addition to, you know, their money they get, whether they win or not. And I don't know what the weekly rate is or anything, but people aren't just leaving their jobs and not getting anything. There's some kind of like SAG rate, I'm sure, for being on a game show thing. But like take care of them, have their family there. That's like the least you could do. So I don't know. Riley will be there. He announced it. Sassy Susie Speaks on his I think he did a live. I was trying to find it. I couldn't find it. I'm just not even really interested in Riley anymore, but I do want to go over some of the interviews he's done. Or I think he only did one more, but I haven't even watched it yet because I'm so bored of him. But he's like, I'll be at the finale. And we're like, oh, great. More serial killers. Like, you think it's 1K a week? Yeah, I'm not sure. It depends. But yeah, I just know that, you know, they get something. Thank you, Lady Jade, for the super chat. Bravo, Joleen, on your YouTube Emmy. Oh my God, you guys. I seriously, I'm not worthy. Gosh, it's just an honor to be nominated. I really appreciate that. So, do you have to pay to see a show in person? No, you don't. I was under the impression tickets are free. First come, first serve. So why not have family fill out the audience? Exactly. Destiny, you make a lot of sense. But Big Brother has historically the production, they haven't made sense in their decisions and what they do. I've been in the audience for Big Brother a few times. The tickets are free. But I think even like paying for like they should a couple of family members to fly out. I think that people would be interested in maybe that, but I don't see them ever paying for family members to be there. So, they do get more if they get to jury. It used to be they got like 10, 15,000 more. It could be more now. But yeah, if you get to jury, you get more. And then you also get more. I think if you make it to top 5, you get a little bonus too on top of that. So that's why you'll hear the players be like, I just want to get to jury. And then we soon found out when that started happening, oh, you get a little bump, a little bonus by getting to jury. All right, a little incentive. And then we would hear people go, oh my God, I need top 5. So I think it's top 5 that you get a little bump as well, but I'm not sure. So now it's 25,000. That does make, I think we've said that before. Michelle, thanks for reminding me. 25,000 stipend for making it to jury. I'm dumb. I'm like, who knows anymore? I mean, it took forever for it to get up to $750,000. Yeah, a beer and a bump, and is out the door. A little bump like Jax Taylor likes. All right, you guys. So okay. Oh yeah. So Kelly interrupts the conversation. Lauren's now worried, obviously. She has another conversation with Vince. Morgan and Vince. Morgan hugs Vince and goes, don't worry. We're going to get every one of these fuckers out of here until we take the whole effing house out. And I'm like, okay, Morgan. But now Vince is starting to, you know, what these players are really bad at is playing down their threat level. So Morgan's really feeling herself because she won these 3 POVs in a row. Keanu is really feeling himself because Keanu just feels himself. So they both think they have a good chance of winning. And there they are telling people. Like, yeah. So why would anyone want to sit next to you? Play it down. Play it down. And Vince, he realizes this. And he thinks, you know, he doesn't have a great chance because he's like, I don't have any jury votes. No one's going to vote for me. It's so hard for me. God, I can't.
I don't have any votes now.
I don't have any votes now. So he's definitely talking to Keanu like, we can't sit next to Morgan. Because Keanu's like, we can't sit next to Morgan. Everyone's basically like, we can't sit next to Morgan. So Morgan, it's not good for her game. She should definitely be playing down her threat level, but she's too busy fighting with Vince. As far as Keanu goes, I know he thinks he has all these votes unlocked, but he most certainly does not. But all the players are Delulu, you know. So that's when Keanu and Vince are having the conversation about moving forward together yesterday and Morgan not being able, like, we can't have more. I know. bro, she's run my HOH. She like, no, everyone's going to think that. So I can't let her, at first it was, so I can't let her vote Lauren out because then she just took over the whole thing. And now he's like, well, maybe we do need to vote Lauren out because it's clear that once you put her on the block, like I said, it's over. That's the minute you tell me that I'm your number one ally and my life is not important enough in the game that you're willing to risk me after I've helped you, we're done. We're done, son. I'm never going to forget that. But it's up to Morgan to make Vince believe it's not a big deal. I understand. Or Lauren to do that. And she hasn't done that. So Kelly is still, people still want Kelly to go. Even Kelly's own allies. Like Kelly can't even keep an ally to save her soul. All right. She might be worse than Keanu. Well, they're probably tied for the worst social games in the house. Okay. Vince at least has some allies. He just keeps screwing them over. But he does it with pity and shame and gross stuff that I wouldn't do. But there's no rules against doing that. But he does it with emotional manipulation. Like Morgan was like, I felt bad because you threatened our relationship, our friendship outside of this house. If I did this, if I used the veto, and I was like, yep, that's what Vince does.
I don't have any votes now.
That's what he does. And he also did something yesterday, you guys, where he was, I think I have it recorded here, but I screenshotted it, where he was talking about, they were jokingly, but it's also like, it's Vince. So there's the pity part is a little strange truth you might take to it. He's like, yeah, no big deal, with talking about his game. And if I forgot exactly what he said, but he was talking about, if he gets to the end and this happens, or he gets sent out this week or what, something. Okay. He's like, I'll just drive my car up. I don't know if he said the Mulholland Drive or like Malibu Canyon, and just drive it off the thing. I know where the guardrails aren't or something. And I was like, what? Like, I know all the spots where there's no guardrails, or he said something like that. I'll try to find the audio for it. And he said that Monday. And then later that evening, Morgan has this breakdown of feeling bad. But that's the kind of game Vince plays. He threatens real life shit. He uses his own alleged trauma, and he's traumatized by everything. The guy is. I mean, we all got trauma, but it is not, that doesn't mean you get to bleed out on everybody. That means you need to find a Band-Aid, wrap that shit up, and get it fixed. Okay, because Vince is the type of person that's thinking he's the only one in the world that has any kind of trauma, because he's like, this is how it is from the real world. Everyone pushes me around. I did this and that. So he uses those things. He emotionally manipulates on like a personal level with like his mental health and his past and his trauma. So he like trauma dumps. He's pretty gross in the way he plays. And then also like, we won't be friends outside of this. So threatens taking something away on a personal level, not just game, and then like, I'll hate you forever. And then also now making jokes about self-harm or driving his cliff off Malibu something. So I'm like, yes, he gaslights them into giving him pocket money, his parents. And yes, this is the only thing that is making me feel better, is that I don't think Vince can afford a car or car insurance unless someone's paying for it for him. Okay. Because Geico is, it's no joke. You gotta have some employment to get that stuff. So I know, I just feel for her. Sending you all the love, girl. Whatever you decide to do in your life, good luck. It's so similar to Sandoval. That's why I fall back into the Tom Sandoval voice when I do him. It's like I can't do a proper Vince impression because all I see is Tom Sandoval. So I'm just like, I am. And even with him saying stuff like this,
I don't have any votes now.
I don't have any votes now. What is it with these problematic baby men that always talk like this? I don't have any votes now. I am. And there's like a sing-songy end as they're whining and complaining about things that they can fix in their own lives and things that are the product of their own behavior, the consequences of their own actions. Oh, gosh. Yeah, Vince, the soft-boiled egg. Metalhead. Yes. Oh, yeah, I know Taryn does a fantastic job. I fall right into Sandoval or Nicole Franzel. Okay. I can't. Gosh, that's very Sandoval. So, yes. Vonage says Vince may be playing us and may have a job. He said in the live that if he won, he would not retire. Retire from what? You're unemployed. Well, I think he worked at FedEx before because he said he delivered packages to the CBS lot where they filmed Big Brother. So I think once upon a time he had a job at FedEx. But then he quit that for juggling or something. So, yeah, both have a creepy mustache. I mean, both are cheaters. Both have interesting fashion choices. A worm and a weasel with a mustache. It is very Napoleon Dynamite coded, for sure. So, let me play a couple of the audio things I have for you guys. So yesterday was I did not think they were going to go right back into fighting. And then they woke up this morning and I don't know if they got in a fight again. Vince and Morgan, I said, I'll watch it later. I recorded it. I said, I'll watch that shit later. It's to the point where they're doing it so much and they're staying up there that it's entertaining when they're like getting in a fight. But then when it's like the crybaby shit, no. I want them to like call each other out in front of the house, like turn on each other, Morgan and Vince. But when it's like the poor me, poor pitiful me, that's not entertaining. And when they're up there for hours upon hours, just relitigating the same thing in the same situation, it's très boring. Not fun at all. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let me find this here for you guys. Smash that like if you haven't already. Appreciate you guys so much. Angel, thank you so much for the super chat. Do you think Vince/Morgan actually like one another in a romantic way? Interesting. Or is it just gameplay and emotional manipulation gone horribly wrong? I think Vince likes her. He keeps saying, I have something to tell you when we leave here in October. I gotta tell you, you know my feelings for you. And like, this is more than just game for me. Now, there is a part of emotional manipulation, but I do think he thinks he's going to date model Morg because he talks about her being a model and stuff. I think Morgan is horny. Like, I think Morgan is horny, possessive, and jealous. And now in a competitive streak or in her own competition with Lauren. Because remember, Morgan liked Zach and Zach liked Lauren. So now Morgan's with Vince. And so she's like, oh, always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Like she's falling into that, like, oh. So I think it's more of a competition with Lauren. Do I think Morgan would hook up with them? Probably. This is just my thoughts. I mean, I don't know. I'm not their genitals, thank God. But I think it's more serious for Vince because I think Vince knows that this isn't going to be good for his girlfriend. As much as he plays it up that it'll be fine, he keeps bringing up his girlfriend. We saw the, Kelsey, I love you and miss you for the first time. And that's coming as people in the house are starting to say things about Morgan and Vince's relationship. And then a couple days later, you have Zingbot bringing it up. And now he's like, seems to be mentioning his girlfriend more. So I don't know if he's already it seems like to me that he's already starting to make his case, because that's the type of person Vince is. He needs to build the case first. And then he comes at you and like, well, you did this and you did this and you did that. So it's not his fault because that's how he plays this game on a very personal level and building a case. So I think he's already trying to, get ready. I think he realizes what might be coming. You're not with someone for 7 years. And then you're like, oh. And he's like slipping up and saying Kelsey's name like he did here.
Kelly also evicted you.
They were talking about, they were also talking about how Ava, whatever. But do you hear me? He goes, Kelly also. He started to slip up. And he, a couple weeks prior, he was talking with Ava in the have not room and about how he was scared to go out back in the real world. and go back to his life. When everyone else is usually like excited, they miss their friends and family. When you fuck up in Big Brother and you're doing some shady shit that you don't think your loved ones are going to like, the last thing you want to do is get out there. Vince likes it in there. In Big Brother, he's got a model that's paying attention to him and cuddling with him and hugging him and rubbing his back. He's got, technically 2 women fighting over him. That's not going to happen in the real world. He's got all the beanies. Sometimes he gets to sleep in the big bed. They even gave him a little booster to get up in there, like a little stool. It was nice. Like they give the dogs like a little ramp, like a corgi. And so I think he was, and it's just like, oh, and he's talking a lot about worrying how his game is perceived and how he's perceived in this game and what the outside world thinks. So Zach did a live and he was talking about how Vince is going to be he said, I think Vince will probably be MIA for a while post-season after with all the stuff he's going to have to deal with. And I was like, oh, okay. I mean, probably Zach. And Zach, apparently he's not happy because they've been talking shit about him and he hears it on the feeds. And also they put Lauren up and we're like, Zach, we don't really care. Like, I don't even remember you, but okay, cool. Thank you, Zach. Thanks for nothing. And then Ashley had a conversation with Morgan. I think I was going to play this clip earlier where she was like, why does he, I don't know if I played this yet, but why is he so in love with Lauren? Like, what's his obsession? Is that the real showman's? And Morgan was like, don't say that. That's disrespectful as a girlfriend. I'm like, that's rich coming from you. That's rich. What are you talking about?
No, there's no way if I was HOH this week and Lauren was on that block and Ava was replaced with that, he wasn't going to take Lauren off. There's just not a world where that happens.
Why is he in love with her? Is this the true showman's?
No, don't say that. That's mean because he has a girlfriend.
6.5 hours later.
My only love sprung from my only hate. Come, gentle light. Come, loving black-browed night. Give me my Romeo. And when I shall die, take him and cut him out in little stars, and he will make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will be in love with night.
But don't say that. That's rude, Ashley. How dare you say that? He has a girlfriend. And I sleep in his bed and take showers and have conversations with him in the shower and put lotion on my boobs under my jammies. But he has a girlfriend. It's so disrespectful to Kelsey, who's going to be my best friend. She keeps saying, I can't wait to meet Kelsey. I'm like, girl, I don't believe for a second you really think Kelsey is going to meet you and think this is great. Ma'am, you are too old to be thinking that this is all going to be fine and dandy randy. This ain't junior high. This is real life. Oh boy.
You keep her no matter what.
Unfortunately, yes.
And you wouldn't burn me like that. Because this is deeper than games with me.
Yes, I understand.
It's more with you.
I know.
You can't burn me on this.
I'm not going to burn you.
So that particular clip was before the POV ceremony when she had talked him into renomming Lauren. He's like, you can't burn me because this is more than game, where he again pulls from the personal. Like, if you burn me, it'll be so much worse than just a Big Brother game burn because this is so much more for me. Sir, stop it. Stop it, you big baby. Morgan is running your HOH and you suck. Like, literally. Horrible, sir. Horrible. But I think Vince is looking forward to the domineering Morgan because there's Vince likes this. I was telling my husband as I was like listening to the feeds loudly and being like, you have to listen to this with me. If I have to go through this, I need someone to go through this with me. And I was like, he likes this. Like we were talking about earlier, he likes this kind of stuff. Like he kind of causes these fights. And there's part of her that likes this too. This kind of toxic interaction.
You're trolling me.
Look at you, just on your knees. Yes, come to me, men.
Whoa.
You guys want me to step on you, right? You better come here. Yeah, you want to get stepped on? Come on.
Don't worry, I'm here.
Can you stop?
The internet is just finding all the clips from Model Morgue because she has the YouTube channel, probably a Twitch, I would assume, for her role playing and gaming. And there, she's stepping on people. So I think Vince is very excited for the model and the role player. Oh my gosh. And I saw that people are posting clips of Morgan saying what she likes to do to a man. And it has to do with his back door and munching. She likes to munch a little back door of a man. She likes a man with a booty, and then she's going to get back there and have lunchy. So that's information we didn't need to know, but we know it now.
That's my opinion!
So, yeah. So it's just like, you guys, it's so much. It's so much. Yeah, it's a little bit of the salad. A little bit of the, back in my day, people would call it a salad toss. Today, the kids call it the arse eating. Okay. Kelly Cal, thank you so much for the super chat. When she said she doesn't talk personal with Keanu, strictly game, and Vince voiced it bothered him, that's a weird thing to say. Told you he has a type. Kelly Cal, you're right. He definitely has a type. Yeah, she's like, nom, 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 nom. So good for her. Good for her. You know, do whatever, but just do that with single people. It's mostly on all, like 98% on Vince. Obviously, be faithful. But I'm going to give Morgan like 2% to just be cool. You know, think woman to woman. Would you want this done to you? But again, it's mostly Vince. He's garbage trash and he owes it to his girlfriend. Normally, I absolve the women 100%. But with Morgan, I'm going to give her 2% responsibility. 2%. Okay? 2% like the milk. That's what I got to do. It's wild. We know so much about these people. The only thing we don't know is how they play the game, because a lot of them can't play the game, but I digress. Okay. Let's get back into some of these little clips I was discussing with these house guests and their fighting. Okay, let me pull up. Let's just see what this first one is. I'll just play some clips and I'm going to react to them, you guys. Some audio.
I understand. I mean,
That's like saying Kelly or Ashley for you.
yeah, but at the same time, it's not you. So to be honest with you, it's.
But I need numbers to even get to the end. And
Right,
nobody likes me here. Nobody would keep me.
That's not true, Vince.
Ava never keeps me. Kelly never keeps me.
Depending on who you're sitting next to.
You all have so much better connections in this house right now.
Vince.
With everybody remaining, everyone's close. Who am I close with? You. That's it.
Vince, I don't think you're giving yourself credit right now.
It just feels like the only other person I had, I just
You have me, Keanu, and
cut
Ashley.
that tight for no
You
reason.
have me, Keanu, and Ashley in your corner right now. As the numbers dwindle down, sure, that may change, but it's going to change for me too. You think people want to take me to the finals, Vince?
I think people don't think about the end game. I think people are thinking about who they like more.
Regardless, people aren't going to keep me in this house for very long, which is why I have to do what I have to do and fight for my life. Like I have been all season, you know? So it's like, at the end of the day, this is a game, Vince, and you want to get to the end. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, do you want to talk about that option, or do you want to like just chill and talk about non-stuff and then go over it tomorrow?
I'd like to talk about it tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. I just wanted to.
And then they proceed to talk about it. They also have this thing they say, so annoying. And when one interrupts the other, Morgan, I've heard Morgan say, I don't remember if I've heard Vinnie say it, but Morgan kept saying, can I land? Can I land the plane? Can I land? Can I land? I was like, what is happening here? Who says that? So can she finish her thought? She finished her sentence. Can I land? Can I land the plane? Can I land? Can I land? I have never heard that. I thought it was so weird. They're like, can I land? Can I land? Can I land on that dick? What? No, Morgan. It's inappropriate.
It's inappropriate.
Connie says he's attached to her because she's mommying him. Well, last night he was like, he was talking to Lauren, and Morgan, of course, came up like, what are you doing? Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. She saw her there. She knew. And she was like, I guess I can come in. And Vinnie goes, can I ask you for something? And she's like, not another grilled cheese, Vince. Then you get stopped up. Remember, you couldn't poo-poo because she's been making him late night grilled cheeses. And he's like, no, actually. And then he was just like, he grabbed a thing of pasta and sauce. He was like, maybe you can make me this? At first he said, well, I guess I could. She's like, really, Vince? You're going to boil the water. And her and Lauren are like, ha, ha, ha. I'm like, he doesn't know how to boil water? Oh, my God. And she's like, give it to me. I'll make it. He's like, I just want some pasta. It's literally noodles and the can of tomato sauce. Like 11-year-olds could do that. I'm not a chef. I can do that. And so they asked her. So she's like, okay. She's rubbing his back and stuff. Yeah. He needs someone to not only mommy him, but pity him, feed him, lift him. He's lifeless. He's anemic. Like he's like, I can't. I don't have any votes. Vernicia, thank you so much for the super chat. What about a Morgan versus Keanu final two? I'm down. I'm down for any final two now. I don't care anymore. I'm absolving myself from caring. I don't care. I don't. I'm whatever. I care, but you know what I mean? Like I care enough to like roast it and get upset. But ultimately, who cares? I'm going to make fun of him either way. You know? So God bless if that's what goes down. I really just don't want a Vince and Keanu final two. I just don't want Vince to make it to final two. And I don't want Kelly as well. But it would be smart now. They are talking like maybe we don't need to get rid of Kelly because no one's going to vote for Kelly. And that's actually the truth. No one is going to vote for Kelly. The only problem with keeping Kelly is if she wins at the end and then she gets to pick who goes, and it might not be you, or she could get rid of you on HOH. But Kelly is the type of player you could bring to final two and go, I mean, no one's voting for her, right? Like, no one's voting for that cycle, right? Like her. And they'll be like, no. And Kelly will be like, hello, America. I'm pretty sure that I'm everyone's favorite player next to Ava. I'm sure you love Ava too. And we're just like, can you imagine Kelly's final two speech? I don't know what I'm doing or why I'm here, but let's go. Like she's so confused. There's no way she's going to have a good final two speech. Well, how she thinks it's like a flex that she volunteered to go on the block and that, you know, she always had to win the BB butt blaster.
I'm not quite sure why I'm here or what I'm doing, but there's a reason.
That's Kelly's final two speech. But there's a reason. And clearly, me and Keanu, because Vince was trying to spread that narrative yesterday to like Ava and stuff, and be like, well, just be careful with Kelly. Because her and Keanu have a final two called the Blockbusters because they, you know, have a very similar story having to win the BB butt blaster all the time. And Ava's like, frankly, that's very interesting. Frankly. And then she farts and shit herself or something. But Ava's like, you don't need to tell me. I'm already annoyed. Because like I was saying, Kelly's own allies are sick of her. She's gotten to the point where even Lauren's like, yeah, she's doing too much. Because with her walking into the HOH room in Lauren's defense and getting upset, like, Lauren doesn't have the votes. They're flipping on her. And Ava's like, frankly, I'm over it. Okay. She's doing too much. I'm just like, oh, Ava. Oh my God, Ava. Can you imagine Ava in the final two? Oh, Lord. She pretty much was like, oh, someone's going to have to take me because I don't know any of them fucking dates or anything. Pfft, I didn't think of anything. I didn't study for shit. I'm like, oh my God. But yeah, so even they're kind of, you know, over Kelly. Ava's like, I could vote Kelly out. I don't give a shit. Meanwhile, Ashley and Morgan, you know, Ashley's kind of pushing the narrative like there's a threesome with them. So they're kind of dangerous. So we should maybe get Kelly out. And then it got to the point where Ashley's so sick of Keanu. She's like, let's switch it back to Keanu. So they're just going back and forth. And then maybe we should get Lauren out like Morgan wants. Because it is not, Ava isn't necessarily okay with that or on board. Kelly obviously would never be on board with that because she's obsessed with Lauren. And Ava actually told Vinnie, they were having a conversation yesterday, and she was saying that, if you frankly, it's crazy, I don't know, but if you, listen, bruh, if you freaking save my girl Lauren, if she doesn't get voted out, all right, then maybe you're redeemed. Like she's like, then maybe I'd vote for you, in jury, because he's really worried about the jury thing. Because she's like, yeah, it's pretty dirty dog thing you did. Frankly, I think it's dirty. Also, if you get out in jury, vote for me for America's Favorite Player. And he's like, I don't think we can vote for that. No, I'm surprised she isn't asking the players to vote for her for America's Favorite Player. But she's like, frankly, Vince, I'm going to be frank with you. Everything's about Frank. She's like, frankly, Vince, I'm going to be frank. And there's some Frank Sinatra that I got to talk to you about. And I think it's pretty shitty what you frankly did to my frankly friend, Lauren. That's Lauren, for those of you who speak English. Okay? So if you save her, then maybe you're redeemed. Until then, you're dead to me. And Vince is like, I know, but Morgan made me do it. She's so mean. On the side with TLC, thank you so much for the super chat. Did Lauren react when Morgan said she was the lips number one and Lauren was his number two during their one-on-one Lauren she's not going to react to that. I was hoping they would align and kick lip me too. But Morgan she brings that up so often in her conversations with Vince too. Like she knows she's your number two. Morgan. It's so weird. It's so weird. But Lauren didn't have enough time to react. She only had, there's only 24 hours in a day. It's not enough time for Lauren to react to that. So, oh goodness, these people, I tell you. It's crazy. They had a long conversation. I'll be honest with you. I didn't listen to most of their conversation they had yesterday because I just couldn't. I just can't. I struggle with Lauren because it is just so slow. And she ultimately isn't really saying anything. And then she's saying, do you know what I mean? I've listened to her conversations with Vinnie because I feel like that's been the most blunt she's been thus far. Because she'll be like, Vinnie, I don't want to be mean, but I will say that
2,000 years later.
I think that Morgan wouldn't
2,000 years later.
have your back or something. I know she'll just say something obvious and you're like, oh, okay. She's like, I know that's mean. I'm like, it's actually not. I would be like swearing up and down, talking so much shit about him. All right, let's listen to the next audio clip. Okay, so here's from yesterday.
Lauren specifically.
Okay, that's fine. I wasn't sure what you wanted to do. I
think
wanted to
yesterday.
push you in a direction you didn't want to go.
No, we're good.
All the days are the same.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. No, we won't.
But I'm so relieved because you know what? The veto meeting is over.
Yeah.
This is Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday, and we still have 3 nights
There's
to
a lot
just
of days to just
breathe and slowly talk about these things because I
and
don't want to
maybe
overwhelm
what you do
ourselves
need
with it.
is maybe what you do need is a long just time with Lauren.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, what? Who is this chick? So this is right before she starts crying on Monday night after she forced him with her huge guns, her pipes, her muscles to put Lauren on the block. She's like, maybe you just need to hang out. Need some hang time. It was so fake.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah. I think you just be real with her about your decision.
I did it for Morgan. Just kidding. Say, look, I'm gonna be real with you. Morgan took over my HOH.
This is, if you want my just like quick opinion from my perspective, is like Lauren, I've been working with Morgan all season. And the one thing that people fail to realize is like our decisions are our own decisions. Like, yes, we work together, but she's going to do what she wants to do at the end of the day. And I'm going to do what I want to do at the end of the day.
It's inappropriate.
This was the hardest decision for both of us, which is why it took such a long time.
She's going to be writing. She's like, I think Vince, after the season, like, I think we should sit down and write Kelsey a letter. She's going to be writing people's breakup letters and be like, no, he already got dumped. She's like, here's exactly what you need to say to Lauren.
Because she knew the gravity of potentially using it.
I don't have any phones now.
But there's a lot of time left, and I do think that if you were to talk to her about how you feel about Kelly and how throughout the course of the season, like the person that she now wants to protect and has been protecting is the person that is gunning for you, and you felt like if she would have won that HOH, you would have been the number one target, which is true.
Morgan's the type of chick that's going to write her husband's vows. You know what I mean? She'd be like, I sat down, I wrote this for you. We're doing our own. Like, what? Say these things. Say these things now. Oh my goodness.
The fact that she wants to protect her makes you feel some type of way, and has been for a while. You just never wanted to say anything because you didn't want to ruin your relationship with her. Unfortunately, you have to use that card so that way that she understands, like, you've been, kind of feeling some type of way about that. Because I'm sure you've had several, like, for example, she put your number one on the block and as a target and didn't really bat an eye about it. And so how does it make you feel that she was directly hurting your game, knowing that the person she was protecting is coming after you?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can use an angle like, I've been trying to like encourage you to talk to Morgan. I understand like she's my number one, but she was never going to come after you until you put her on that block.
Mm-hmm.
Because her two main targets were Kelly and Keanu. And because you put her on your block, it'd been different if it was a renom. But like, actually, no, she should have put Kelly. But it's like, that's the thing that you have to understand. I think if you play that kind of angle of like how you've been seeing for a while that she's been connected to Kelly ever since Riley left, it made you feel some type of way. Like you had the hardest decision. You already were eating, kind of dealing with the fact that like she wasn't happy about it, but she has to understand that I was your number one. But the first thing you saw was her cling to Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
And that did not make you feel good.
Tell me about it. It almost like sometimes when I listen to Morgan for hours on end, when Lauren starts talking, I'm almost like, okay, at least Lauren's not going to stay in the room as long. And yeah, it may take her longer to say less, but it's less. Morgan it's a lot. She talks in novels. She's got all the plans. All right. It is like, I did speed it up a little bit, Liz. I can't listen to it in real time because it's just too cuckoo bananas. So it is sped up to 1.25. If you guys are like, oh my God, that's so fast, I can't listen to them in real time. Because they just talk, like I say, relitigate and talk about the same thing over and over again. So she's like, you need to tell Lauren this. And I think you should do this. And then this is this. And Vince is just, she is running that shit. She is running. He is not, he's just complaining the whole time. Like, I have no choice. It's like, you do have a choice. You're the HOH. You decide. But he is just letting her run the show.
How you feel about Kelly and how you know that Kelly's coming after you. So you didn't want to put her on the block, but in order to get Kelly out, you were the best person to do so. Because Ashley wouldn't have won that.
Because that's like the narrative they're pushing. Like, not only Morgan's like, did Lauren come after me, your number one, Vince, but also she's prioritizing Kelly, who wants you out, who hates you so much. So obviously she wants to take out your number one, and she's prioritizing someone, Kelly, like befriending her and getting really close, and Kelly hates you. So she's bad for your game, Vince. And Vince is like, I don't know. I just feel so bad because she's so sweet. And Morgan's like, she's not sweet. I'm sweet. We're sweet. Let me talk to you while I'm showering.
Like, it wouldn't have made sense. Just like Ava wouldn't have done that either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's ways that you can kind of make it to where it's like, look, you've hurt my feelings. I know I've hurt yours, but I don't want you to go. And I'm fighting.
You've hurt my this is the thing that's crazy about this season is they talk about their gaming and their conversations, Vince and Morgan, like a relationship. Even when they're talking about other people. You've hurt my feelings. I've hurt yours. What? This is Big Brother. What are you talking about?
You to stay and even get votes from someone that you wouldn't think like Morgan. So I understand that you're worried about perception, about what people think. And that's where you can probably relate to her. Where it's like, you don't think I'm worried about perception?
Speaking of which.
Yeah.
You don't think I'm worried
she
about
also
that?
said something which was kind of ironic. This was essentially her strike three. Because she said a similar...
Catherine?
Yeah, she said similar things to that Kelly has told me, that I've now officially made her life in this game a million times harder than it needed to be, and I'm supposed to be an ally of hers. All I've done is send her allies home and now put her on the block.
Yeah, but this is the thing that she needs to understand. If she really is a Big Brother player and can literally see the optics that everyone has seen since week one, everybody knows I was your number one. So that's not fair.
Morgan, this is crazy. Everyone knows that I'm your number one. I'm your favorite. He has to say that. You can't say, like, clearly he hasn't been telling people that. Clearly there's a different understanding because he also told Lauren that she was his number one. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, she needs to do this and she needs to realize this. Like, clearly everybody knows from the optics. Hello. I mean, number one. No, clearly they don't. Even you questioned it. But clearly Lauren's supposed to know. Lauren's still in week 2.
And I think that's something that you can say to her.
By the way, how impressive is it that we have publicly not given a fuck that we're connected and we're like
Still
looking
here.
around?
We're like
all right.
final 6. I think you can tell her that. I think you'd be like, Lauren.
And then they have moments like this and even longer moments where they get cocky. Like, how impressive is it that we're like final 6 and we're like, we don't even give a fuck. We just make it so obvious, like, that we're together, working together. It's like, no, everyone's noticing. And it's making you both a huge target. And while you're up here fighting and relitigating the same bullshit, downstairs some people are making moves and plans, and Ashley's moving pieces around. So, and if you do get to final 2, the jury votes you could be getting, you could be working on that right now, and you're not. You're just in this weird, I don't know, this weird toxic hug fight situation in the HOH room.
In this house since week 1 that Morgan and I were aligned. Yeah. We were in the wine room every night with Zach. Everyone talked about it.
I'm the best. I'm number
Everyone
one.
Talked about
Everybody
it.
knows.
Week 5 was the first time someone decided to take a shot.
Everybody
It's inappropriate.
And honestly, if Keanu wasn't a big target, it would have been all 3 of us.
Yeah.
You know?
No.
And I think because of that, you can be like, it was no secret that I was going to keep Morgan.
Yeah.
And I think you saying that that is a strike for you is showing that you're not empathetic to the decision that I had to make, knowing that that was my number one.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like,
she
that's
got to view
not
it from a
fair.
different
Yeah.
perspective. You know?
And then as far as Catherine, you can explain to her, like, it was between Rachel and Catherine. But after your conversations that you had, knowing that Catherine, and like, you can tell her whether or not you want to agree with me, but I know I was on Catherine's block next to Mickey and next to Rachel.
Yep.
And regardless of whether I would have stayed or not, I wasn't on Rachel's block, believe it or not. Or actually, you don't have to say that. You can just be like, I know for a fact I was on Catherine's block.
Yeah.
And Morgan was wrong.
Slightly, Molly.
And
Yeah.
what you can also say.
What you can also say.
Rachel and Miss, you would have left the next week because she had the votes to ensure that. Even
Spoiler alert, he's not going to say any of this. Okay. That clip I can't finish because it's just too boring. Okay. This, I think Vince leaves the room, and this is when Morgan starts getting emotional Monday night.
I didn't want to blow up his game.
So I didn't want to blow up his game. Now, I can't tell if they're saying these things to the camera for their benefit or for ours to try to win favor.
Her keeping Kelly safe. That's a twist.
So this is where Lauren, the conversation she's had with Vince in the last 2 days have really been about her pushing not only her own safety on the block, but Kelly's. And I think there comes a point where she should be backing off of Kelly's safety because it's feeding into this stuff that he's already talking about with Morgan. And, you know, Lauren should know, like, yeah, Kelly doesn't like Vince. Like, she hates Vince. And so Vince is more apt to go this way. And in the event that she's still on the block on Thursday and doesn't win the BB Butt Blaster, and she's up against, you know, Keanu, possibly even Kelly, and he could vote to, you know, have to break the tie and vote her out because she is pushing so much. Well, I don't think he would with Kelly, but with Keanu, she has to worry. Because then if Kelly wins Blockbuster, Vince does not want Kelly. And then Lauren's there with Keanu, Vince is starting to think, well, Kelly's coming after me. Keanu wants to work with me. So, you know, leaving Kelly in the game with Lauren, who I've also screwed over, and Lauren prioritizing her safety, knowing Kelly's coming after me, well, maybe I got to get rid of Lauren. So it's been every time I hear Lauren talking to Vince and talking about Kelly's safety, we can work with Kelly and we can't let Kelly go. I'm like, girl, you need to just worry about number one right now. Worry about you, because there's a good chance you are going to go. And trying to save Kelly is definitely not helping her. This is Morgan just like staring. She feels so bad. She's going to start to get emotional.
I have to win HOH this week.
She has to win HOH
This is
this
literally
week.
the time that I actually need to win HOH.
She needs it, guys. She's a comp beast.
I either need to win HOH or Laura needs to go.
Yep. Or Lauren or Kelly. Model Morg. I didn't want to blow up his game. Hey, Madeline. Thank you so much. Love you right back. So now she's still in the HOH alone, talking to herself.
My brother likes them.
Last night's was
Here comes Vince.
very comfortable. Are you okay? What happened?
No.
What's wrong?
She's getting emo. Uh-oh. She's in her jammies. Vince, what's
Wait, I
wrong?
feel bad. This is what I said.
You broke her.
I never wanted to
It's so relationship
blow your
coded.
game.
I know.
Well, no, because I'm now like putting myself in your shoes, which I'm usually really good about doing. I was trying to think of how can I prevent us two going on Ava's block or anybody else's block for that matter. And
If Kelly wins, all I did was guarantee that all of us go on an additional block now. That's why I'm like, oh, well, fuck. Do I just have to cut her entirely now? It's just scary because you need all the numbers you can get at this point in the game, and I just lost one.
I know.
I really did not mean to do that, Vince.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
me too.
I know.
We did, and we lived with it.
I just made you feel bad forever.
I know, but are you going to forgive me if
No.
worst case scenario happens?
I can't even think about that. I would never pass the blame to you. I would be frustrated, but I would just go for a late night drive around Malibu Canyon and intentionally drive off of it. That's all. Just kidding. I know where the guard railings are and are not, and there's a couple sections where I'm just like, that's just right hand turn, right hand curve. Just think about replay today's veto meeting in my head.
So note that after he says this funny joke, after having been Mr. Pity Party, then she starts crying. First upon what the actual, yes. I'm just going to go drive around Malibu Canyon. Just drive off. I know where the guardrails are. They aren't. Right turn here, right turn here, right turn here. That's when I was like, what? Like, it's odd. Especially for like a lonely critter like you, who's Mr. Pity Party. That could make someone think, this guy's thought about it. Is that serious? Is that serial? This is more like manipulation. He just suggested a full Thelma and Louise, but far less fun and fashionable. All right? And with no tans. Right? From him, it's like, this dude has thought of that. But it is like also manipulation. Either way, it's shitty. If he thinks it, or if he's using it as a manipulation tactic, it's a weird freaking thing to say. Like, Rennie, it's inappropriate. And that's when Morgan is looking like, haha, yeah. Like, he is the type of guy who's going to go home and sit in the basement and rethink this his whole life. This will be the biggest thing he ever does. Oh, boy.
I tried to explain to you last night, like, what would happen, but everyone I tried to talk to about this is like, oh, she'll forgive you. She'll forgive you. She'll forgive you. Well, no, because Kelly just went to here, Ava just went to here, and I went from here to here.
So now Morgan's breaking down.
If it comes down to it, and I'm picking between her and you, I have to pick you. I just didn't want to have to pick.
He was forced.
Because I know from your perspective, you're like, well, you want your cake and eat it too. And in my perspective, well, yeah, because I need extra votes. I have to stay in this game in order to get to the end with you. You have your people. All you did was gain an additional one with Ava, and I lost the only other one I had.
It's beginning to sink in. Now she's like bent over the bed.
I'm not trying to pile on. I'm just very
I know you're
frustrated.
not, but I feel really bad.
I'm not trying to pile on. I'm just piling on. So while she's clearly like head in her hands, hunched over, like he's like, I'm not trying to pile on. He piles on. Hey, I might drive my car off a cliff. And also I have no other allies. Yeah, isn't that fun? And she's like, not really.
Well, I didn't mean to make you feel bad.
No, because it's just like
That's all you know how to do,
I'm
sir.
just trying my best to make sure that we go to the end. And
Well, a little guilt for you, Otter. Just a little bit. Just a little touch of guilt.
it's gonna crush me if I just did something and you don't.
No, stop, Morgan.
God. This one I was like, oh, this is the worst.
You didn't intentionally do anything to harm my game.
Yeah, probably.
Like I genuinely just wanted
to be the
best chance to go against Kelly because I really want her to go.
I know, and it could pay off. It could pay off. If Lauren wins.
That's not true. You wanted Lauren gone. You wanted to win. You wanted to be number one, girl. Stop.
It was worth it. Shit, if Keanu wins, it was still worth it. As long as Kelly leaves, it was worth it. If Kelly stays, I'm fucked. I am boned.
Well, you're not if Lauren goes home.
Well, I still am because that's a lost number. Because then Kelly still votes me out every time. Ava still votes me out every time.
Yeah, but me, Ashley, and Keanu don't.
Well, it depends who I'm sitting next to.
I'm surprised they didn't cut the feeds when he was making that little joke. They probably were sleeping because it was late. I'm sure. Even Button Boy is very tired. Very tired. Ugh. He's boned. He wants to get boned. And then he's bound. Now she's... Oh, shit. Now she's full crying.
Do I regret my decision? Is this gonna affect, I don't know, did this affect anything? With like, I don't know, oh my God, I don't know. This is just like a really weird feeling that I have right now. I haven't had this all season. It's really weird because it's like...
Steffi.
Do I regret my decision? No, because I always stand firm in the decisions that I make and I own them.
Because I hate Lauren.
But with every decision, there's always repercussions. Not using the veto probably had just as much of an outcome as using the veto. Meaning, maybe not using it, she would never touch the box, she'd go to the end and win the whole game.
Silly goose.
Kelly would win, Blockbuster stay, and then we get picked off regardless. I don't know.
We'll never know. I only know my reality.
Do you feel like I'm a fucked up person because I did that?
No, not a fucked up
It's inappropriate.
I think you want to win this game.
They need to go to that diary room number 2 where you get the mental health stuff. Where's the Xanax? If I was Morgan, just go get the Xanax, girl. You got to go to bed. It's time for cheapies. Okay? Xanax. Say it with me. Xanax, Klonopin. Let's get some. Come on. Knock me out.
As do I.
Oh my God.
And you made a decision that was best for you. And we'll do everything we can to make it to the end.
I think the hardest part about this week.
And these two are in power. They have the most power in the whole house this week. She's the POV holder and he's the HOH. And they're spending their week being boo-hoo, feeling sorry for themselves and fighting with each other over decisions that are already made. And Vince acting like he has no way to stop Morgan from making him renom his friend, his other number 1, and then vote her out. I can't. She's so powerful. She's so strong.
I read it in a way of being on offense rather than defense because, like I told you, like there was a reason why you won HOH and I won veto.
The Lord, Julie Chen.
And maybe now the whole point of that was to come together and make a decision together that was best for both of us. And I feel like even then,
they don't sleep. Come on, people, talk. Jesus. Oh, she's just staring up at the ceiling.
Because now I feel like what kind of an ally am I if I do that to my number one?
Oh my god. Am I a bad person? You're all bad people. Who cares? It's Big Brother.
I fucking hate crying. It's so stupid.
So stupid.
No, I do too. But
you don't hate it. It's your favorite pastime, Vince.
It's because we care. It's because we care so much, and the decisions are fucking hard.
What? Oh no! Don't lie! Don't lie! No. It's because we care. We're such caring people. It's ridiculous, and you don't need to go through all of this. It's because you guys like it. It's weird. They care about themselves, Kelly Cal. Right? He's pregnant. I should give him the benefit of the doubt.
Tell her
Pregnant men are very
that's
emotional.
my fault. And if she's going to blame anyone or come after anyone, it's me.
Yes,
not you.
That's smart to do, Morgan.
I mean, I don't want you to have to.
She's coming after me anyway, Vince.
He's like, well, I mean, you could. I don't want you to have to, but you probably should go lay down on the sword for me in front of Lauren. Tell her you made me do it. You physically made me do it.
I don't know. It's up to you, however your conversation goes with her. I don't want to ask you to do anything.
I feel the same way, Sonora. I'm embarrassed for them. They won't be embarrassed, but I'm embarrassed.
Would it help at this point? I don't even know.
We need a paternity test. We got to get
thing.
one of Riley's paternity tests, Kira, before we know.
Tell her. So he fucking begged and pleaded until 6 a.m.
Look at Vinny. You could tell her that you begged and pleaded until 6 a.m. You could say that. I'm not saying you should say that, but you could.
Your position for falling on that.
There's no position to hurt. I'm on her target list. That doesn't change.
I'm on her block. Do you know what it's like to be on someone's block,
You know what I mean?
Vince?
Yeah.
You asswipe.
It doesn't change at all.
Seriously. We're all going to be on everyone's block. We're blocked on their block. I'm so upset.
I always believe in silver linings because the only thing that I can lean on and stand on is that there's some times where you have put me in really tough game positions.
That I have?
Yeah.
So she went from crying, like, I'm so sorry, am I a bad person? Am I a bad ally? She's like, well, after crying for a little bit here, the only silver lining I have is that you have put me in bad position. So again, both trying to justify their actions by blaming each other, but you did something bad to me. Yeah, and skirting accountability. The maze, the hamster wheel maze thing of death. Yeah, you didn't pick me, so that's why we're here.
And maybe, I think I know what I would tell her, but
Well, it's up to you. I don't, whatever.
No, I mean, that's
the saying. I don't.
I mean, that's why I came in here and said anything in the first place, but
Right, silly goose. It's like watching Jax fight Jax.
I'm hoping that this pays
That's
off.
scary.
Because if it does, Vince, then this would be literally the best move ever.
It's high risk, high reward.
Yeah.
It pays off fantastic, but the risk is all I can see.
It's Lauren. And you might get out Keanu or Kelly. Like, what are you talking about? What's going on?
It's inappropriate.
This is the best move ever. Crybabying all week over just sending someone home so we can get to top 5 finally.
The reward might or might not be.
But I'm going to talk to her and I'm going to let her know that this was
all my fault.
My decision.
But also yours.
And probably the first time that I've probably been selfish. Which is really weird for me because majority of this game I haven't been at all.
No, not at all. You've been very selfless in here.
Oh no, not the selfless. Not the selfless. You guys know. We're not.
I don't have any votes now.
Because I've just been, it's the first time ever I've been selfish. I just play for everybody else. I'm very selfish and selfless. I'm such a good person. Such a good person. Oh my God, stop
I'm just
it.
going to tell her that this was my decision that I wanted to do.
She don't care. She just doesn't want to go home.
Consideration the position to put you in.
This is every night, you guys. Every night, every day, every hour, every minute.
And maybe
these two.
she might still think, well, Ashley should have went up.
I know it's hard to defend that because they don't know about any alliance. So I'm like,
well, no, the easiest way to defend that is like, if Morgan was going to take down Ava in hopes that a competitor would go up in a replacement to compete against Kelly.
you could say Kelly or Keanu just because she wants to protect Kelly. Maybe don't harp on it being Kelly as a target.
Oh no, for sure, Kelly or Keanu.
Yeah, exactly. And that's
either of them.
Yeah,
because
she wants Kelly to stay, so don't like harp too hard on that one.
For sure.
For sure.
I won't. Thank you.
Let's fast forward a little bit.
For me in my game, I was going home. Mm-hmm. And even though she was safe, it's the gesture that made sense for me in my game.
She's talking about
But
Mickey.
By doing so, I mean, I can even say like I damaged my relationship with Vince that I have to mend. And maybe that'll make her feel like, huh?
Yeah, you could use that.
Because maybe that'll make her feel like she has a chance to be your number one.
Yeah.
And maybe she will.
That's a good angle.
Nobody wants to be his number one girl, but you.
I don't know if it'll work.
You don't actually believe it.
You're the only
Nothing
one.
will damage us.
I know, but I mean, the whole part of this
It's
game
like, you don't actually believe it. Nothing will damage us. Nothing compares to our toxicity. Thank you, Robbie M, for the super chat. Robbie says, is season 27 the worst players with the worst reads ever? No. Well, maybe the worst reads ever. The worst players, the worst kind of people? No, because you got 21 and 15, and there's other seasons and 9, what we don't talk about, where it was like, whoa, good. So not necessarily the worst people. This is probably the cast that knows the least about the game and is legitimately just like lacking in strategy. So can you imagine without Rachel in the game? They would have had to be reading the manual every day in the food storage to figure this out. So yeah. A lot of people, obviously, again, recruits, sometimes, you get really, casting gets lucky and gets some good when they recruit players. They get some good peeps, and through the years, they've recruited, some of the greats. But then you get, when it's too recruit heavy or too, not even recruit necessarily, but people who are just looking to get famous or get other opportunities, and now with social media, that's even worse. So you do too much of that, and people who literally have never watched the show and might have binged a little bit in Sequester before the season started, but that's about it. People who don't really care to learn the show, because even back in the day, I think even like Janelle, I think she said that she wasn't necessarily a fan of the show, but she became a fan of the game right away playing it. So at least the people that were recruited were people. I don't remember if she said she applied or not. She might have been recruited back in the day, but at least then you come into the game and you're hoping that they'll give a shit about the game and actually play it and learn it. But for the most part, this season has been like, no, they don't know and they don't want to learn. Rhonda, thank you so much for the super sticker. Very sweet of you. Thank you. And or you just get these two who think they're like the best gamers. Final 6, look at us. And then, they sit up in the HOH room and then like with doing a circle jerk and a circle cry.
Just how to fix things. It's already done.
Yeah.
I don't regret it. I just wish it could have happened. I don't know. I wish there wouldn't be bad repercussions.
Repercussions.
What the hell?
But I don't know. I feel like even her putting you up front.
God, no way.
Like, it just, I don't know. Me, Keanu, and Ashley's never had a relationship with Ashley, so. But I guess Ashley's never, quote unquote, burned her. I don't know. Fuck, man. Fuck. Are you like genuinely mad at me right now?
No, I'm not mad at you. I was probably more
just gonna drive my car off a
frustrated
cliff.
and aggravated
No big
as
deal.
I've ever been so far
with me.
With the situation of having to renom her.
You made me.
But it was the only. I
you
didn't
can
have
say
the
that you're
next
upset
choice.
at me. Like, I deserve that.
I don't. The hard part is I don't even know like
who I am. I'm only 35. I'm a young man.
I get mad at situations. I don't know if I could ever be mad at you.
Oh my God. So stupid. So don't get mad at me. Don't hold me accountable. Get mad at the situation.
Like, I'm frustrated, aggravated at the situation. I hate the fallout. I know my game is in a way worse position, but
you didn't have to do it.
I don't know what it is. Everyone says Lauren has something over me, but you can do no wrong in my eyes, and I'm just going to be more mad externally, situationally, than personally at you.
The way this guy separates himself from his own actions on his HOH is crazy.
It's just really hard.
It's really hard. You guys are in power right now. Calm your boners.
I hope you know I genuinely feel really bad, Vince.
Oh, nobody cares. Like nobody cares.
Really bad.
I don't feel bad. I feel great. Tired, but great.
I feel bad too.
What do you? Well, you should feel bad, Vince. He's like Eeyore, but Eeyore's cuter. And probably has a reason for his depression.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. I'll never let go.
Thank you.
Thank you. I needed that.
I appreciate you at least acknowledging kind of like the gravity of my positioning right now.
Yeah.
No, just Gravity Falls. I'm not.
I mean, honestly, Vince, I think regardless of whether or not
oh my God.
the veto was used, the read-on even happened, the gravity of this Thursday I've been feeling all week. And I think because of that,
and I'm a model.
like I said, I was playing offense, not defense.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to figure out what is the best way to make sure that people who are playing are going to either make sure I'm safe or make sure you're safe. So that way we both don't see the block together. So that's why I took Ava down, because I know that we were both on her block and there's a chance that I'm not. But I did not think that would mean that Lauren would put you up, and Lauren is the better competitor than Ava.
Oh, you didn't think there'd be repercussions for putting someone on the block the same way you were put on the block by Lauren, and now you want Lauren on the block? Ma'am.
So, I don't know. I mean, we're going to have a lot of conversations still in the next couple days.
I was like, what? You've already had all the conversations. We're going to have a lot of conversations. You people just like to talk and fight. There are people in this world that just like to talk and fight. Okay? Again, it's what gives them boners. It's the aphrodisiac. Because not all of us just want to stay up and fight. Like a little fighting is good for drama, but these are marathon fights. I can't handle it. She's like, we got to talk more because it gets us all off. And I'm like, no. It's hard to play Big Brother with a boner. Boner.
And I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
Please go to the diary room downstairs.
No way.
What? We have to go to the diary room on Big Brother?
No way.
What?
Well, because we're getting to bed at 5 a.m. I'll stay up for you.
Fuck, man. Oh, man. Fuck. This conversation's too juicy for them not to pull me. They're like, oh. So
I am not buying it.
Is there a time machine by?
They're pretty, I mean, this could be a thing too, where they're just milking this because they want camera time, because they're thirsty thirst traps too. I don't even know anymore. Because right away she's like, yeah, this conversation's too good. So they're calling me to the diary room. Oh my God, you guys. So annoying. So Morgan leaves to go to the diary room.
I'm so sorry.
She's like, fuck, I'm so sorry, Vince.
I thought you...
No, it's very different. Because the difference is you can control whether I use it or not.
Yeah, true.
Fuck. I'm so sorry, Vince.
I know.
I know.
All right, we'll adapt. Figure
It's
it out.
okay.
I literally want to like punch myself in the face.
No,
No, like literally.
Stop it. No, you're okay.
You can go, little girl.
These people, this just proves if you don't get sleep, you become even more sick. You got to get them toxins out of your brain. So this all happens, and oh, the crying, I'm so sorry, and da 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 da. And then she screams into a pillow and talks to the cameras when she comes back.
Ally ever.
Oh my God.
She's telling us this, you guys. When she's back.
I don't know what is wrong with me.
I could name some
And I
stuff.
honestly need medical help and assistance.
See, everyone's talking about pull them into that DR number 2. Give them a nap or something. They're begging for medical assistance. It's got to be a liability.
Because Lauren could have touched the block next week. Unless she won.
Infinity Mac. She can do it forever.
Because what's the point of putting her up if she doesn't go home? What, just to make sure she doesn't touch, or just to make sure that she goes on the block? Oh, Morgan, you're not thinking strategically.
That's what you said, girl.
Oh, she was not. Morgan was not thinking strategically. What's so weird is like, for my game, I don't regret this decision. However, appeasing Ava, dating favor with Ava, having Lauren go up for a greater chance of Kelly going home could be extremely beneficial. But if Vince goes home, I am going to lose my shit. Oh my God, I hope I didn't just lose my number 1. Because then I'm literally going to tear the whole house apart, and I should take myself down with it because I'm the fucking problem. What the fuck, man? This game is so fucking hard.
Go to bed.
I don't know how else to fucking say it. This game is so hard.
You don't have anything more. Like, go to bed. You've talked about it all. You have the POV. You used it. He renommed the person you want to renom. Go to bed. She's like, oh my God, so hard. So hard.
And it shouldn't be this hard. It shouldn't be this hard.
Because she's hashtag gamer girl.
I honestly just, this feeling that I'm feeling is so awful. I regret this decision. Wow. I never thought that I would feel so much regret in this game. But here I am.
So melodramatic. Holy shit. Write some poetry and shut up.
That I just
give yourself bangs. Do what normal people do.
Fuck.
Now she's screaming into the bed. And soon a pillow, guys. Soon a pillow.
I'm just going to scream in this pillow as loud as I physically can.
Producer Prince is like, what the frick? Hopefully I didn't blow out you guys' headphones.
That did not make me feel any better.
Oh boy. Oh, so all this just for her to wake up the next morning. And
So what did this move do?
we get like a little bit of sleep. Just a teeny bit of sleep. And then then they wake up in the morning and it was World War III. After she was like, oh my God, I regret this. I'm so sorry. Screaming. And he's like, it's okay. It did ruin my game so much. And now I don't have any votes.
I don't have any votes now.
And now they wake up in the morning, yesterday morning, to screaming at each other. Let's listen in and see.
Talking very keeper now. Me ruin a relationship.
Do you think number 1 wants her in the game? I have carried the weight of knowing how much my number 1 wants her in the game, wants to go far in this game, wants to make sure she's always safe.
Start all over again.
When
It's a new day.
Literally voted me out. And wants me out of this house interchangeably with Keanu. And that still hasn't changed.
Kelly also evicted you.
That's where he said, Kelly also evicted. Kelsey, my girlfriend. Shout out to Kelsey. I love and miss you. He's brushing his teeth. They just made up the night before, only to start back. There's nothing like starting a nice morning with some Colgate and a Cold War, you know?
Yeah.
They both, Keanu wants you out.
Yes, I understand.
Even more. So, let's hurt my game.
And Vince, despite being pregnant, is also on his period today. On his man period. So his hormones are raging Cajun.
Out of the vendetta against one girl.
It's not a vendetta.
At this point, who won't even have numbers.
It's not a vendetta because the difference is Kelly your number 2? Is Keanu your number 2?
So you want to weaken me?
I didn't say that.
To hurt, to help, to boost you.
I didn't say that.
Who?
But what am I supposed to do, Vince? I'm just supposed to let someone who is targeting me, that is close to you, just... What am I supposed to do? Just be okay with that? Be okay with getting targeted and leaving this game?
He's washing his mustache. Give him a minute. Just with water, though.
I already have a huge target on my back. I probably, if I don't win HOH this week, there's a very big chance that I go home.
No, there's a good chance I go home.
No, me. I'm the worst.
And so what did this move do? If she's guaranteed safe no matter what did this do?
She doesn't have to be guaranteed safe no matter what. But we did that for you.
Lauren.
Then why make me ruin a relationship for nothing? What's the point?
Do you think I genuinely want to keep her kids?
No, but what was the point of me putting her on the block and ruining the only other relationship I have in this game just to keep her anyways? just to dangle her a little bit? Oh, ruin your relationship. Okay, we'll keep her now though. What's the point of that? What
So then don't keep her. So don't keep her.
That's even worse. I sent home somebody who was nothing but good to me.
You're talking very loud.
I'm sorry.
That's even worse. What am I supposed to do? You made me get rid of the only person that has my back. That's even worse. First of all, sir, nobody made you do anything. All over Lauren. Do you think this 22-year-old from Louisiana ever thought she would be causing domestics? I mean, this is crazy.
That's lovely.
It's even
worse. That's even worse. Isn't it? Just a dangle. No, but what was the point of me putting her on the block and ruining the only other relationship?
I was like, I got to rewind that thing.
I said, that choice. Whatever I want to think. So you're agreeing with me? Lose.
Talking very loud.
Keep her now. Me ruin a relationship.
Do you think...
Sorry, I was rewinding.
Number 1 wants her in the game.
All right, Joleen, stop with the...
I have carried the weight of knowing how much my number 1 wants her in the game, wants to go far in this game.
I've carried that weight.
Make sure she's always safe.
The weight of the world. It's in my muscles. That's why I'm so ripped.
When she is literally voting me out. And wants me out of this house. Interchangeably with Keanu. And that still hasn't changed.
Kelly also evicted you. Keanu also evicted you. They both, Keanu wants you out.
Yes, I understand.
Thank you, Teacher Kelly.
So, let's hurt my game out of the vendetta against one girl.
It's not a vendetta.
At this point, who won't even have numbers.
It's not a vendetta because the difference is Kelly your number 2? Is Keanu your number 2?
So you want to weaken me?
I didn't say that.
To hurt, to help, to boost you.
I didn't say that. But what am I supposed to do, Vince? I'm just supposed to let someone who is targeting me, that is close to you, just
let it slide.
What am I supposed to do? Just be okay
do?
with that?
No.
Be okay with getting targeted and leaving this game? I already have a huge target on my back. I probably, if I don't win HOH this week, there's a very big chance that I go home.
No, there's a good chance I go home.
You're both going home. Yay.
And so what did this move do? If she's guaranteed safe no matter what did this do?
She doesn't have to be guaranteed safe no matter what. But we did that for you.
If you were going to do that for me, then why make me ruin a relationship for nothing? What's the point?
Do you think I genuinely want to keep her, Vince?
No, but what was the point of me putting her on the block and ruining the only other relationship I have in this game just to keep her anyways? just to dangle her a little bit? Oh, ruin your relationship. Okay, we'll keep her now though. What's the point of that?
So then don't
did
keep
that
her.
do?
So don't keep her.
That's even worse. I sent home somebody who was nothing but good to me.
You're talking very loud.
I'm sorry. What?
I'm sorry. But I have no emotional regulation. That's even worse. Can you imagine being in a fight with this guy? Oh my God. Oh my God. That's even worse. Vinnie the hoe, use a hoe. I said that use a hoe. Use a hoe.
Like, there's, like, I mean, that's lovely.
Lovely. Everyone's hearing us. So while they're doing this, Kelly and Lauren are right outside the door playing chess.
Worse.
It's even worse.
No, but what was the point of me putting her on
Even worse.
And so what did this move do?
Oh.
She's guaranteed safe no matter what.
Okay, I already played that one.
Sure, you're hanging out with the rest of them.
Oops.
You don't know.
All right, let's see.
And so what did this move do? If she's guaranteed safe,
That it doesn't have the same gravity of, well, my game's
ruthless decision to hurt the only person outside of you who's never done anything but help my game.
What's even worse?
You don't have to.
Sure looks like it now.
Vince, you
I don't have any foods now.
You get to decide the player you want to.
Person outside of you who's never done anything but help.
What respect? Did you not see what happened to Brett during Casey's season? He was trying to throw Angela in the bus, went home for it.
Okay, so
When JC was still in the crib.
So you're agreeing with me. So I lose respect from half the house no matter what.
Okay, this part was kind of funny because they're referencing BB20, and then Morgan kind of proves his point.
Yeah, but
It
that
sucks,
just sounds like
man.
I'm sitting in here telling you to send Lauren home.
No, it just sounds like I am regretting my decision. That's all it sounds like.
Well, if you are regretting your decision and you wish you would have put up Ashley,
I wish I didn't have to make a decision at all. That's what I wish.
Well, then don't win HOH, you big baby. You have to make decisions when you're HOH. God, go home, Vince. I'm so annoyed.
Same thing as when you were on the block. I'm guaranteed to piss off half the house. And at this point in the game, I can't afford to do that. That's why I say my game is over. I lose respect as a game player.
you don't
One way or the other.
You don't have respect.
Just because
Dana and Kelly told me to my face. And you told me to my face that Will and Rachel would not respect it if I went against the alliance.
I mean, nobody in any Big Brother game would respect. Did you not see what happened to Brett during Casey's season? He was trying to throw Angela in the bus, went home for it.
Okay, so
When JC was still in the crib.
So you're agreeing with me?
Crib.
So I lose respect from half the house no matter what. Because I was forced to make a decision one way or the other. That's why I say Ava.
Why do you think? Here's the thing, Vince. Have you thought about the fact that, I don't know, maybe you are in the alliance? Who cares what the perception is right now? Are you trying to win the game?
That's why I have to care about perception.
If you go to the end, you can say that you were in an alliance. And you made the decision because the other
And I made the cold-hearted, ruthless decision to hurt the only person outside of you who's never done anything but help my game. Because I'm a cold-hearted player.
That's not the case.
He's a cold-hearted snake.
Vince, you get to decide.
I'll do whatever I want at the expense of anyone.
You get to decide the player you want to be and how you perceive yourself.
My actions dictate the player I am.
Just because you put her up, you went out and guaranteed her votes from an enemy, from me. Does that really look like you're this cold-hearted player? No.
I either look like cold-hearted or a pushover, so I have to pick which one, because I can't be in the middle of that if I have to defend it.
Both.
Vince, this is a time where it's
crazy.
like you have to decide. Look, here's the thing. Let's be real. You want to put it all on me. If someone else won that veto, she was going to go up anyway.
But you won.
It doesn't matter.
What do hypotheticals do?
Because you said you did not want to have to make that decision.
Yes, and I would have had to if anyone else won.
Exactly. So then why?
So
just,
why did I have
no.
to
Just
when
hear me
my
out. Let
best
me.
fucking
Can I
friend
land?
wins it?
Can I land?
That's what I was like. Can I land? Can I land? And I was like, what are these people? Who has anyone ever heard that in a conversation? Am I the only one who was like, what? What is she? Can I land? Can I land? And then later she says, can I land the plane? I'm like, I'm pretty sure you guys crashed the plane. Like, you guys are like disaster. All right, you guys are like Yellow Jackets level of cuckoo bird. So I don't know if you can land. Can you land? Can I land? Who says that? Right? Oh, these are not friendly skies. Can I land? Can I land? Can I finish? Can I finish? All this tension. All that tension. And what did it get me? Boom, 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 boom. A massive boner. Do, 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 do.
If anybody else were to win that veto,
It does sound like an innuendo.
there's a chance that someone would have come off that block. And you would have had to put up anyway.
Yeah, we're jumping.
So why is it that because I do it?
Yeah.
That it doesn't have the same gravity of, well, my game's fucked anyway, because you were going to have to make the choice if the veto was used, regardless.
Because you could have saved
Sure.
me from making that decision.
Sure.
Of all
Interesting,
people
Ashley.
who protects me and my game and wants success for me, you could
I
have
do,
protected
and I
me
still feel
from
that
making
way.
decision.
And you want to protect the person who wants me out?
But if you're agreeing to keep her anyways, then we're still keeping the person.
I
who
only
wants it.
agreed to that, Vince, because you threatened our friendship outside of this game.
Because you're.
What the fuck was I going to do by sitting here being like,
you're refusing to acknowledge that you.
I refuse to acknowledge we stayed up day after day after day till 6 a.m. I was exhausted and tired.
I have the bags and the dark circles to prove that they have been awake. Oh my God.
But your mind was locked. Anything I said did not make sense to you.
You understood the game perspective, the game move. You did. You did. You even said you did.
But the perception
Donna.
and the action itself, it doesn't sit right with me.
It's
I
inappropriate.
had to do that. I feel like a very bad person.
You didn't have to do that, you idiot. I'm so tired of hearing him say, I don't like that I had to do that. If you didn't want to do it and it made you a bad person, then you shouldn't have done it. You're the only one that can renumb. Oh, this dude.
That person, this is the Big Brother game, Vince.
Vince is like, what?
You are not a bad person. Everybody can see how great of a person you are. That's why you're still here. You're one of the best.
I kind of think you're a bad person. I'll be honest. I mean, I'm sure. I hope you're a great person outside of this, but I don't enjoy you very much. I'll be honest with you.
Social games, because everyone loves you as a person. Sure, games.
I don't love you as. I'll just be honest with you. Not everyone has to like you. I don't enjoy you at all as a person. If we're just throwing out honest here.
Stuff isn't always aligned. Like, I love Kelly as a person. But our game is not aligned.
I also don't love Kelly as a person. I'm not really enjoying what I'm seeing, but okay. I just want to throw my opinion out there.
You're not a bad person.
I
went down a rabbit hole last night thinking I was a bad person for doing.
You're not a bad person.
Exactly. So
you
how
put me in a bad position?
But how can you not
You acknowledge that.
if you think I'm not a bad person?
You're not.
Then why can't you say the same about yourself? Because you're not a bad person either, Vince. You know, deep down in your heart, the decision that you didn't want to make, the decision and why you chose to make that doesn't mean that you don't care about her, or you don't respect her, or you don't want to keep protecting her. So you saying that you think that's coming from within. No one has said, oh, you're a piece of shit, Vince. This is a game.
This house needs Angela to come bully them, okay? Are we missing a little bit of crazy eyes, a little bit of her saying this is the worst, what did she say? B-list acting that she's ever seen. They need Angela to walk up the stairs and tell them, I am a mother to a fault.
I am a mother to a fault.
Now take
He
that and
used
use
that
it to
as an
manipulate.
advantage against my ass. Come on. I am wise beyond, okay?
Come on. I am wise beyond. I need Angela to get in there and straighten these kids up. Go straighten this one up first.
Yeah.
I was like, she doesn't understand. I'm crazy and I don't give a shit.
Because what
I was like, she doesn't understand. I'm crazy and I don't give a shit. Because what?
I'm crazy and I don't give a shit. I'll floss my teeth in the bedroom, right by all your beds and clothes and stuff.
Do you think Ava's looking at Lauren that she's a bad person for sending her number one home? No, she's not.
She would look at her weird if she sent me home.
You don't know that.
Absolutely, I do.
No, because what if you're a huge game move? Ava is playing this game. She knows sending Riley home, who was one of her closest allies, was better for her game. She knew Will going home and Ashley staying. Maybe it was better for her game, maybe it wasn't. She chose to keep Will. Obviously, it's her number one. This is a game, Vince. No one is going to look at you like you are this horrible piece of shit.
Well, he's worried about that because the way he's acting and the way he's handled the girlfriend situation. Also because he's using personal situations and not being your friend outside the house as a punishment for the decisions you make in the house. So he's bringing so much personal into it that this game is completely like the lines are so blurred with game and personal with these people. Like they take it super personal. Like they're in a toxic relationship. They're holding on. Like their fingertips are holding on to the cracks in the foundation of a marriage they should have never gotten into. Everybody knows a couple like this. You're like, oh, we're not going out with them. Pam and Dave, oh my God, get a couple of Merlots in them. And they are just telling us too much. Doing that little like fighting in front of, you have that friend couple that's like, okay, that's great, Dave. All right, Pam. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that's great. I don't need your permission. I never said you needed my permission, Dave. Well, Pam, you're sure talking like it, but I'm sure that's fine. Yeah. And then you have to change seats and you're like, oh, I don't want to sit by your husband. Okay. This is like awkward couple that just fights really loud and they think their fight is the most important thing. And you're like, no, save that for home time.
Do you think they looked at Mackenzie like she was a piece of shit for sending Leah home? No.
She lost the game.
I did. I looked at Mackenzie like a piece of shit for sending Leah home. I was like, you're so stupid. And I hope you lose. And then she lost and Chelsea won. So it was fine.
She lost the game because she took Chelsea. Not because she sent Leah home. She lost the game because she took Chelsea.
Because Chelsea convinced her to put her best friend up. When Leah never would have gone after her. And what just happened?
That was not my decision, Vince.
But you forced me to make a decision that would drastically...
I can't stand this 35. You forced me. You forced me. You forced me. You are the one threatening your friendship with her. Like, she got her way. And you did it. That's crazy.
If you really want to do the comparison of Mackenzie, and Mackenzie was not in
the game.
What was it? It was Mackenzie, Chelsea. Who else was in the house? Leah.
Ay.
Wasn't Mackenzie in an alliance with Ken and Chelsea?
I don't remember.
He doesn't know. He doesn't watch the show. He's a super fan.
Aspects to this game. Every season, Vince. You had a choice. You could have put up Ashley. I even told you before. If you would have put up Ashley, would I have been pissed? Yes.
Yes.
Would I have maybe distanced myself? Yes. But
yes.
I told you.
I can't afford that. I can't have you turning your back on me.
I would.
If I fight with a man that fights like, I would laugh. I would laugh. I can't afford that. I can't. I would be like, this isn't for real. Am I like, what's going on? What's happening? Is this like the Truman Show? Are we? What's happening? Where are the like? Come on. What in the Matrix is going on here? Like, no, you can't fight with me like that. I can't fight with you then. You're doing silly voices. It's making me laugh. Oh my God. I just want to powder your booty and put you to bed. Morgan wants to eat it. I just want to put you to bed.
Morgan, you would have said, see, have fun playing the game with Lauren. Good luck.
Well, to be fair, she's hunting me down, Vince, and that's like me saying
hunting you down.
She's just when he's super melodramatic, here she comes to trump him. She's hunting me down. It's Lauren. You know Lauren, who takes like 8 years to finish a sentence? Lauren, who's afraid to wear Rachel's dress? Lauren, who jumped at her own shadow the other day? It's Lauren, the baby lady. She's literally a 22-year-old fetus just discovering the world. The other day, I watched her eat a certain mozzarella cheese for the first. She was like, what's this? They're like, mozzarella cheese. She's like, I don't know if I've ever had it. Like, what? She can't. Morgan has created Lauren to be this big bad wolf in her head. And this chick is just trying like charcuterie for the first time in her life. Okay.
You know who was hunting me down? Rachel.
Now
Yeah,
that,
guess what?
you should fear
Do
that.
we really want to go there?
I do.
Do we want to go there?
Yeah, I do.
Do you remember what happened?
I've made so many decisions for you.
Oh, she's like, do you really want to go there? You really want to go there? On the hamster wheel of death? And how you didn't stick with the alliance? You really want to go there? You're the reason Rachel's gone. How about that, bitch? How about that? You and stupid Ava. Okay? It's you guys' fault. Blue Lady, thank you for the super chat. Says you deserve a medal or something for real. Oh my gosh, you guys, stop. It's like I said, it's an honor just to be nominated for these medals.
You sit there and say that you didn't want to make those decisions yourself. That I forced I went into your body and told you to make those decisions.
Every decision I made was my own fully, except for you forcing to make a decision that negatively hurt my game in a huge way.
So then why bring up the Rachel argument if you don't feel like that doesn't make sense? That just feels like you're trying to hurt me.
Because if I was saying dead set, she's wanted me out, she's tried to convince people to get me out, she's tried to get the veto not to be used on me, she put me on the
Yes, and I told you to give her a chance. Because she mentioned
right, so get on the same page and give her a chance.
I've been trying all season, Vince. And you know I have, so that's not even fair.
I've been trying. Lauren is hunting her down. Will LSU Lauren with the messy bun is hunting her down. She's ruthless. It'll take her a while to say ruthless. It's a lot of syllables for the sentences that Lauren's banging out. But seriously, she's ruthless. She's a ruthless baby.
When on the veto, when she told me she wanted to use it on you, do you want to know what I did? After I was crying because I knew I didn't have the votes,
What?
I put that aside and I told her why it would look good for her game. And I strategized with her on the benefits of keeping you. I put my game aside and convinced Lauren.
Yeah, because we just needed it used no matter what.
Right, but guess what? There was a chance she wasn't going to. Because she said up to the last minute she didn't know what she was going to do.
That's all I hear is
And she had to until she finally said that she was going to use it on you. But then ended up saying that she regretted it.
Doesn't matter. It's the only way that we were still here.
Sure.
So I don't care about her regret. We're still here because of that decision.
Right.
I know you are, but what am I?
So who cares about her regret?
Yeah.
We made it this far.
Right, and we can still keep going further, Vince.
Yeah, but I cannot win this game, and I don't think I can go much
know
further.
that. Like, you don't know that. I could think of so many
I don't
reasons.
think I'm making it past 1 or 2 more evictions because of this decision.
You don't know that, Vince.
Well, watch then, and then I'll vote for you in the end when I'm in jury hanging out with the rest of them.
Oh, I can't wait till Rachel to see you in jury, Vince. She's gonna be like, well, hello there, little guy. Come here, Polly Pocket. Let's have a chat, you little dingus. You Fruit Loop dingus.
You don't know that. You really don't.
I know. Everything's harder for me. I'm Vince.
I don't know if I'll make it there.
Oh, God, these two. I tell you.
Hanging out with the rest of them.
Vince.
You don't know that. Call the wambulance.
You don't know that. You really don't.
Wah, wah. Oh. I know.
Just like I don't know if I'll make it
like
there.
There's nothing he can do.
But I believe in you and me working together to do that.
I don't have any votes now.
Oh, God. I wish I didn't still have the lingering effects of this upper respiratory infection because he says, I don't have any votes now.
I want you to win, baby. I want you to win. You hear me? You hear me? I'm going to pray for you every night, okay?
I needed a gay brother break for that, you guys. I don't have any votes now. How can you take a man seriously who talks like that? I could not. I would pat you on the head, give you a Snickers, and ghost you for life. Like, I don't have time for this. Oh my God. Morgan. Yeah. I don't have any votes now.
Oh, Vince, I'm going on everyone's block. If I don't,
I'm going on everyone's block. I gotta hear it one more time. It just brings me so much joy.
I don't have any votes now.
You don't.
I'm going on everyone's block. If I don't win veto, Vince, I'm done. I'm going.
Godspeed, Vince. I don't
Just like I don't know if I'll make it there.
She's like, but I do.
But I believe in you and me working together to do that.
No. I don't have any votes now.
You don't.
I'm going on everyone's block. If I don't win veto, Vince, I'm done.
So am I.
I love it.
Okay, so why knock my position down to make it even harder?
Vince, this is going to come
my God.
to the point in the game. You are a Big Brother super fan. Where when you come to this point of the game,
super fan,
everyone is going up on everyone's block.
And you need every vote you can get to say.
Everyone is fighting for their.
So why don't you go talk to some of the fucking people still in the house and quit yelling and causing a scene and work on those jury votes, Vince? Oh my God. This guy is this might be the biggest victim we've ever seen. This is next level Franzel.
But I have that much more of a difficult time now.
I think you
because I have one less person here who
talking very loud.
Beanie Baby.
You're talking very loud.
You're talking very loud.
Sorry, I'm trying to
Sorry. I'm only 35.
Oh my gosh.
Vince, I am very understanding of the position that you're in. But I also need you to understand that you think that I have an easy walk to the end. I am a huge target in this house.
No, but you hurt me to help you.
Help me, help you. You hurt me to help you. Hurt me to help you. Me. It's all about me. Oh my God.
Just keeping it neutral. If you didn't use you, then we're in the same exact position.
Hi, Buffy.
You didn't hurt me. You didn't help you. We're great. We're awesome. But instead, you helped you. And then when you helped you this much, and you hurt me this much.
And then next week, Vince, for Lauren on her HOH.
Oh my God.
And now, what happens next week? I go home on her HOH.
We don't know.
I do. That conversation literally just painted the picture.
He's fucking psychic.
Haven't even had conversation with her. Like,
That's how I know. Because
do you want to know? Okay, no, let's
do
actually
it.
really talk here
Let's
because
do
now
it.
this is starting to really fire me up. I didn't give up when I was on Rachel's block when she was mind you, I was
Oh, she's going to give us her track star, hashtag gamer girl, hashtag D1 athlete, motivational speech. I never gave up. I never give in. Never. I just lift more weights. All right, bitch. I'm going to bench press you later. Get ready, baby. And then she grabbed his ass and he was like, oh.
She didn't care. She hated my guts.
Vince?
I was a very
Vince,
comfortable.
can I just
I hate
finish?
your
Can I
guts.
just land? That's what my friend always says. Can I just land?
Oh, that's why you say it. Can I just land? Can I just land? She's stealing it from her friend. I curse the friend who said that, taught her that. Can I just land? Can I just land the plane? Can I just land? Let me land. Let me land.
I was Rachel's target.
Ay, ay, ay. We don't have any votes
Whether you
now.
want to believe it or not, I was her target.
We all believe it.
No.
You were able to come off that block.
I don't have
I was
any
able to come
votes now.
off of that block by a fucking vote of 5-4 and mend a relationship with Rachel to the point where I was working with her.
That's actually, this is where Morgan makes a good point. Like, that is Big Brother. Able to adapt. Vince is no adaptation skills. No, no, he's just a forever victim. Morgan was in a precarious situation being on Rachel's block. And instead of being like, I hate that bitch, and da 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 da, she turned it around and the judges were formed. And that's kind of Big Brother. Pivoting, adjusting, turning a bad time into a good time. That's part of the social aspect. And Vince is like, I can't. It's so hard.
Keanu's block. I was his target.
Not Keanu's block.
Target. Number one. He was holding that door open for me, hoping I fucking left.
Even a button boy was like, I can't. And guess what? They're not done yet. So now she's angrily brushing her teeth and he's angrily rolling the cord to his flat iron, his one true love. Okay? He's like, don't touch my flat iron. We're in a fight and I'm afraid she's going to pee on it or something. She's very vindictive. Here we go. Part 80.
Why do you refuse
I never
to
said I
see
didn't.
what that did?
I never said I didn't. Did I not just cry for fucking hours last night about it?
Yeah, but then you wake up and you change your mind. You're like,
It's not like
no,
I
you
changed
know
my
what? You figure it out, Vince. I could, so you figure it out.
Is that what I just said?
Can I
That's
just land?
indirectly the implication
No, I'm
that
trying
you're giving me.
I'm trying to pick you up off the ground, Vince.
He's
You
very
are allowing
light.
yourself to fall.
And she's like, getting rid of the tartar off her teeth. Vince is sitting on the tub, looking sad.
You can use that one. It's very new.
She's like, can I use your towel? And he's
sit
like,
on it.
sure.
Thanks, I have a booty butt.
So now they're kind of getting along.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, you two. Vince is sitting there on the tub with his little yeggies. She's finishing brushing her teeth. And she's about to take a shower. Like, talk to me when I'm in the shower. Then she screams over the shower water as they keep having the same conversation they've been relitigating for days now.
Okay with it?
Yeah.
If I was okay with it, Vince, I wouldn't have had a conversation with you for hours.
Yeah, and that hour's conversation was to convince me why I need to disregard what I'm wanting to do because it's good for my game. To burn a relationship, the only other person I have in this house who has been nothing but good to me, disregarding putting you on the block, has done personally, individually, would have protected me over anyone, over Ava, over everyone she would have protected me. I'm sorry.
He's yelling again.
I just don't know if this carries further. That's all.
Shh. Oh, they heard. Oh, they heard.
If you had someone in this game who would have done anything for you, and I forced you to put them on the block, you wouldn't feel some type of way about me.
Some type of what?
And if I said if you don't, then that's strike three and good luck in the rest of the game. Of course I'm going to choose you every time, Morgan. Of course I'm going to choose you every time. But why did I have to choose at this point in the game?
2,000 years later.
So why do we have to do it together when one of us
we
could
were
stay off
both
the
going to
block,
have to
but
win
now
out.
we're both on the block.
We were both going to have to win out regardless.
Not if Lauren won. That was one less chance. I had a 2 in 6 chances
You
to win
realize-
that block. Now of going home, and now I have 1 in 6 chance of
He
going
had
further.
2.
You
Now he's a
realize
1 in
that
6.
after this week, which is very possible to survive, and I do believe that we will survive,
I will
that we are
survive.
going to be on everyone's block, including Lauren's.
And you have every single vote over me.
You don't know that, Vince.
You don't know that.
You don't know that.
You don't know
Really?
that.
Do you understand that people, sure,
You don't know
do they
that.
like me as a person? Of course.
No.
But
Are they closer with you game-wise?
No.
But do you think that they're not looking at me?
They don't care. It's not that far. They'll think about that in 5 or 4.
Vince, just like if Lauren was on that block on eviction night, where it'd probably be really tempting to send her home, it'd be the same thing for me. My resume is far better than hers. If I'm serious.
Like, I'm embarrassed. Like, the competition with this little baby woman that you have is very interesting.
That's my opinion!
My resume is so much better than hers. This is Big Brother. You downplay your threat until you finally have to make that final 2 speech and lay it all out. Oh my God, Morgan. Or you paper, rock, scissors, which obviously is our favorite strategy that we've ever heard before. You guys, is like, you know how I got here in the final 2? I did paper, rock, scissors.
You know how I got up last second? Rock, paper, scissors. I was willing to do that. Thank you.
Yep, he was best player ever. Matt. BB27.
You don't know that. You have votes.
You have votes.
No.
I don't have any votes now.
No, they can beat Lauren in the finals.
But they can't beat me. Lauren, the best player ever.
People knew they could beat her. Then why was it so important to get her on the block?
We've already went over that.
I don't have any votes now.
I don't have any votes now.
And losing respect from half the house is worth it. To get one person
Here's
out.
the thing, Vince. Losing respect from half the house.
In Vince's defense, he never had any respect from the house. Okay, sir? He just doesn't know it. So he's not losing anything.
And
we'll be in the jury house. So I don't have her vote.
you don't know that. Because, see, this is the problem that I'm having. It's like, you're just automatically assuming that people are just like, oh, well, that was, I wouldn't have done that, so I'm not voting for him. You realize that people are going to vote based on who played the best Big Brother.
And me putting Lauren up was not a good move.
You don't know that from perception.
I have a pretty good read.
So you've talked to every single person. You're like, hey, you're in the jury, not in the end.
I was in the jury, and I would never vote for that man because he didn't run his HOHs, and he's a wimp, and he has no strategy. So yeah, it's pretty bad.
How did you feel about this move? Did you feel it was a good move? Like, did you tell them about the alliance? Did you tell them about how you've been working with the judges since, week, what is that, 8?
Well, people know I've been working with him since week 1.
Right, great. And then your game ended up taking you to a direction where you made a choice if you wanted to join in the alliance or not. And you chose.
I was cold-blooded. The sweetest girl on the planet.
And you chose to
turn my back on.
And you chose to join an alliance. That was your decision. You chose to join an alliance. And you chose to make decisions that slowly betrayed the alliance. For Lauren.
Yep, he liked her more.
So to me, what does it show that somebody chose not to put up Ashley to protect the alliance, chose to put up somebody who he wanted to make sure was safe, guaranteed the votes for her to stay? Does that show cold-blooded? No. It shows that he's playing the Big Brother game.
It's inappropriate!
While still making sure that the other person is safe. You don't owe her that. You didn't owe her anything.
You owe me everything. I'm your number one,
You still did because
bitch.
you care about her. And because you know that she's good for your game. You could have been like, you know what? Fuck it. This is the time that I have a choice to choose between the alliance and Lauren. So fuck it, Lauren. Have fun. Don't need to guarantee your votes. Oh well. But that's not what you did.
Don, 100%. His strategy is crying.
So I disagree that the argument is that you're a piece of shit and you're a terrible game player. And this,
I disagree. I do think he's a piece of shit, and I do think he's a terrible player, but that's just my opinion. Okay? So it's not that big of a deal.
That's my opinion!
Obviously, allegedly.
The fact that you even went into consideration of trying to make sure that she had the votes, people don't do that in this game.
You don't do that. I watched one season, BB20. Okay? I know.
This game is going to put us in extremely hard positions and make hard choices.
Oh, here we
Because at the
go.
end of the day, there's only one winner in this game, Vince. And I'm trying my best to get to the end with you.
Because we're a
Whether you think
pair.
I'm sabotaging your game or not.
Even
I
if you
think deep down
hate
you know
me.
I'm not.
I know you're not intentionally.
You're not giving yourself any sort of anything. It's like you're just not trying.
Yeah, he's giving up.
You're just giving up
Mm-hmm.
because you feel like your game is over.
He's a baby. Things don't go his way. He takes his toys and goes home.
I'm not giving up, first of all. I would never do that.
But you feel like you're just like, well, my game's over. I'm probably going to sleep. No, you're not going
This
home.
hard, and I just made it that much harder. That's why I'm frustrated.
I understand, and frustration is very valid in this game. Do you know how frustrated I've been having to work with you
so
to
hard.
protect the one person that wants me out of this house?
The one who's hunting her,
Right
Vince.
now, she's the one person that wants me out of this house.
Keanu wants you out too.
She goes, she's the one person who wants you out. And Vince goes, Keanu wants you out too. Like other people want you out. I kind of want you out right now. All right. Oh my gosh. So, you know how hard this is for me? These people really think they're like, our seasons. Last night they were talking about how their season's been the hardest because they had the 3 noms. Well, we had that last year. Granted, we didn't have it as long, but it's been the hardest and most difficult season ever. The lie detector determined that was in fact a lie. Okay. It's not true. You guys are trying to, again, create some kind of false narrative that it's really.
I am not buying it.
Me neither, Carolyn. I am not buying that shit. You guys have not had the hardest season.
You can go.
You just don't understand the game. All right. It's not true. Definitely not true.
It's an urban legend that never happened.
Never happened.
Which means he's willing to work with me. I even told you that he offered to work with me. To burn you.
Me.
And to work with him because he feels that we have similar mindsets in this game. That was his offer in the wine room. To burn you. And he's the kind of person that if I told him yes, he probably wouldn't come after me. Let's see. Like, look at the track record with Rachel. But I chose you, Vince. I could easily pick Keanu. Are you kidding me?
You should.
It's a guaranteed shield.
Yeah. Get rid of Vince.
And I could go against you and make sure he stays.
Beat it, Vince. You crybaby mustache. You and your wet mustache. Who wants a wet mustache?
I went out of my way to make sure that we weren't on Ava's block. It just so happened.
To guarantee that we're both on Lauren's block.
It's an urban legend that never happened.
You think I did that because I knew that was gonna happen? Oh well, if one's coming after us, might as well make it both. Like, come on. You know my intentions not move. Was not.
I know your intentions.
Yes, so then why am I getting this wrath? When it's like, do you really think I was gonna do that on you?
I just want you to acknowledge the positioning and what that did to me.
It should be the opening tonight.
My eyes out for hours didn't show that I didn't acknowledge.
That was the first time I was like, oh my god, okay, she's really empathizing with the position I'm in.
Yes.
But now you wake up and you're like, well, you know what, never mind, fuck that.
That's not the case. I'm just saying this, I'm not going to let myself go down a rabbit hole like I did for over a year because of a past experience.
I don't ever.
Whoa. See, this is where they're both so weird. I don't want to go down a rabbit hole like I did for a year about a past experience. Huh? What are you talking about? What they talk about? They talk about nothing. What they talk about? They talk about like, what are you talking about? Both of them now are bringing in this like past trauma. I'm just like, what? A year? I don't want to go down a rabbit hole for a year for a past experience. Again, like a relationship, like a weird breakup. And is this because Vince threatened her to not be her friend outside this game? It's just weird, right? Go down a rabbit hole for a year about this. God, we gotta pump Xanax through the freaking filters through the AC and then get them straight to inpatient after this. This is too much.
I stood by my decision. And that's what I did.
Oh, that's what I did. I'm a hero, goddammit. I bring out the M&Ms.
Think about for the rest of the day how my best friend in this house.
Oh, not your best friend in the house.
Want to ever speak to me after this.
Oh,
if anything happens.
Girl, you should be so lucky. You want to talk to this dude? Oh, give me a break. You and your model friends are gonna hang out with Vince? Okay, cool story, bro. Uh-huh.
That sucks. Because then that makes me feel like you just did that to appease me and you still would have made sure she was always good, even though she is hunting me down.
She's not hunting you down.
Vince, if Keanu leaves this week, guess who her target is?
Doesn't matter. She can't vote. You have votes. You have me. You have Rachel. Or
She's
fucking
being
Ashley.
hunted, you insensitive jerk.
Not if Keanu leaves. And then if she wants me out, let's say it's Ava's age.
Tell me like she's more than most people. Ava likes you with most people. You just bought paper with
She
her.
loves Lauren. And if Lauren's HOH, because I even asked her on Lauren's HOH.
She's like, everybody loves Lauren.
But if she were to win the veto, if she were to get picked, if she'd use it, she said, and I would have to talk to Lauren first. So you may think that I'm just in this great position and I stay no matter what. My intentions were to use that veto to make sure that if Ava were to win,
her untouchable best friend in the house. I'm his number one. He's my untouchable best friend in the house. We love each other. We do this. I love you. We whisper that to each other. Then we fight and we shower and we poop and we play with M&Ms. And we fight some more and then we cry. And we scream in pillows. We kick people out of the HOH room. We just let the rest of our game go to shit so we can fight with each other.
And to be honest, I still don't think she might. You have a lot of talk. You don't know that.
I do.
Okay, well, then
fuck off.
Why not vote her out?
Bruh. That looks even worse.
So you would rather look worse than save your life in this game?
Bruh.
He's like, I don't know. I can't make a decision.
I'm just actually going to get in here. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's hard to hear while you're in there though, and then I'll really.
It's okay. I'll just be very.
She's showering, and they continue the fight while she's showering.
The angle, because you had a choice between her or Ashley. Now, what I do know.
You guys, it's crazy. It's crazy. And then he talks to Morgan after this, or this might be later in the day. And obviously, it's going to be a lot slower. This is the conversation with Lauren so far.
Here's what I'll continue to say about Kelly being here. Kelly being here is best for your game.
I don't think so anymore.
Well, listen to what I'm about to say. If Kelly wins HOH next week, you're going up with Morgan and Ashley.
Yeah. And I go home. I don't want to be
Tell him, girl.
No. If Morgan takes herself down, then me and Morgan would just keep you over Ashley. Right?
I hope.
I'm used to like a rapid fire machine gun conversation of passion and annoyance and ridiculousness. And then you get Lauren who's like, well, here's what I'll say. I think
2,000 years later.
Kelly will be okay. Yeah. Does that make sense? You're like, no, but okay. Staring.
Keanu wins HOH. I don't know what the fuck he's gonna do.
You know what the fuck he's gonna do. Get them F words, Lauren.
But my game is screwed. He's definitely putting me up. That's one thing that's for sure. Probably putting you up. If Keanu wins HOH, we go up next to each other. And probably Morgan. But if Kelly wins HOH, I don't get put up.
Lauren said to swear. She'll have to go to confession for that one.
And I'm a vote to keep you here. You hope that you or Morgan wins veto. It is enough.
You still keep me here at this point?
Yes.
You want to keep me here at this point? No way.
Because
I don't have any votes now.
Come on, baby girl. I sped this up.
2,000 years later.
Like I sped this up. This is like 1.5 or 1.25.
what am I saying?
That was my favorite part. So Lauren goes, yeah, no, because, and then she just stared like this for all that time. And then she goes, well, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. I gotta hear that one more time. Good. She's like, what was I saying? I forgot.
What am I saying? I forgot.
Help her. She paused so long, she forgot.
We need each other.
I need you, but
I
you
need you.
don't need me anymore, it feels like.
Yes, I do.
You have Ava and Kelly now.
You replaced me.
I don't have any phones now.
Kelly, I have no idea.
Kelly's going to kill us all. That's all we know, allegedly. Okay. Come on, Lauren, please. If, yes.
It comes down to a tie.
Comes down to a tie. Got it. So far, so good.
And you vote to keep Kelly
Okay.
instead of Keanu.
Okay. Vote to keep Kelly, not Keanu.
It'll all be worth it. All of it.
I still lost respect for Ava and Kelly regardless. And I'm still dropped from 1 to 3 for you. So I'm still in a terrible, terrible position.
You're not 1 to 3.
You're not 1 to 3. You're like
I am
2.5. I am.
No, you're not. Ava wouldn't. There would have been no changing that. Kelly has no one else, and I can still get her on board for us to work together. I promise you. She's not a
You can't.
and she needs numbers too.
Ay.
I'm telling you. If Keanu stays, who the fuck knows what's gonna happen? He's gonna keep winning competitions, and he's gonna get my ass out.
My ass.
And then Morgan.
2 swears. Evelyn, 2 swears.
Or whatever order he deems fit.
$2,000 years later.
Come on, Lauren, you can do it. Come on, baby girl. Come on, baby girl. Come on, baby girl. Come on, baby girl.
No.
Come on, girl.
Here's what I'll continue to
Okay.
say about Kelly being here.
Okay, we're cooking.
Kelly being here is best for your game.
I don't think so anymore.
Well, listen to what I'm about to say. If Kelly wins HOH next week, you're going up with Morgan and Ashley.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem.
Can I go home if I don't win veto?
No.
Come on, Lauren. Finish it. Land the plane, Lauren.
If Morgan takes herself down, then me and Morgan vote to keep you over Ashley.
Okay. So far, so bad. Come on, girl. Land the plane.
Right?
Yep, steady.
I hope.
I don't got the votes to stay.
I don't have any votes now.
Come on, girl. Right, landing strip. Get it, girl.
Keanu wins HOH. I don't know what the fuck he's gonna do,
You already said that.
I don't know either.
but my game is screwed.
I think she might be on repeat. I'm not sure.
He's definitely putting me up. That's one thing that's for sure. Probably putting you up.
Okay, I think you already said that. Come on, land the plane.
We can still make it to the end.
We can still make it to the end, she
I
says.
want that still.
He wants that so bad.
I'm just regretting all of yesterday.
I don't have
because
any
feel like
votes
it's
now.
We can't go
Not
back.
what you want anymore. So that hurt my game
It did,
in the worst way.
but
You're
you can't go backwards. All you can do is try to fix it. And the way to fix it is in a Keanu Armour's way.
miracle on the Hudson.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up. And even though I am upset with you, I still would not lie to you. The
I
only
know you
lie
wouldn't.
that I've told in this game was telling Mickey that I would go to keep her. And I feel really bad about it still. Even though I know that, whatever.
Come on, Lauren. Keep it going. Land the plane. Put your plane emojis in the chat for Lauren. Oh, even Big Brother was like, we can't wait for you. We only have so many hours on our hard drive here with the feeds, and CBS is only paying for so much. It's not going to pay for extra storage. Not going to pay for the cloud. That's a fucking scam. So you're going to have to get it out, Lauren. Come on, girl. Come back to us. Nope. Okay. Come on, girl.
Next week. And I'm telling you.
Okay. She's got a plan.
I might look like an idiot, but I already look like an idiot. So it's fine.
Well, I look like an asshole, so right. I look like the biggest fucking dick on the planet.
Well, the littlest dick. The sackless dick. The littlest sackless dick on the planet. Allegedly, obviously.
Is there a monetary prize for America's least favorite house guest?
No.
The 34-year-old crybaby who stabs his best friend in the back?
Now you're thinking,
Sounds
yeah.
pretty good on paper.
I don't have any phones now.
Right, Shannon? He will weasel his ass to the end. Come on, Lauren. Come on, girl. Land the plane. Land the plane.
I'm telling you,
She's telling you.
Keanu goes this week, it will all be worth it.
It'll all be worth it.
2,000 years later.
And?
But doesn't that just give Avon Kelly and you all the power moving forward? And then you guys just get rid of me because your two closest allies don't like me or respect me?
I don't care what they think. I'm gonna do what I want to do and what I think is best for my game.
You've never done that, Lauren.
The only way that you can make sure they don't dictate that I go home is that I'm not sitting next to...
Look at this little manipulative prick. Well, the only way you can dictate that is to make sure I'm not sitting next to Morgan and Ashley. Yeah. So I have two people that can take me off the block with the veto.
But that would mean that you'd have had to put Kelly up. And you think that would make you look foolish. Because if they're both not on the block, those are the two votes to evict me.
Does that make sense?
And they're probably feeling very protective.
He's talking to her like she's an idiot.
You because you gained a bunch of like empathy points. Because how could Vince do that to you? So they're gonna have a vendetta against me and they want me out because of that. How could they not? Actually, it feels like a safe assumption.
It's Eddie.
I am. Something for next week.
I think I gave up then, guys. I did. I gave up. I was like, okay. All right. That's where we'll end it. So, oh, we got a couple little audio clips that we went over. We went over what happened. We got some good work done today, you guys. 3 hours in. You guys give it up for yourselves. Round of applause for you guys in the chat. Okay, that is not a round of applause, Jolene. That is inappropriate.
I don't have any phones now.
Okay, that also is not a round of applause. Get it together. Okay, round of applause for all of you. Thank you so much. We got there. I don't know how we got there, but we did. So as it stands, they're still going to be fighting about it's only Wednesday. We have the episode tonight, and they're still going to be fighting. I'm sure I've missed tons of fights. I didn't miss them. I will tell you that. I missed them, but I didn't miss them. You know what I mean? But I'll be back after tonight's episode, and we'll do a little breakdown of the big 2 hour show we've been looking for. Even though it's probably not going to show half of what we talked about today, because the edit's always a disappointment. And then tomorrow I'll be back for the live vote and eviction, and it's a double, baby. Thank you so much, Evelyn. Bruh. Thank you. Wow, that was a lot. I am not shipping those two. No, I don't think anyone is shipping Mince, aka Vorgan, aka Venmo. Right? Let us know. Let me know though in the comments if someone is a fan of these two. Let me know. It is like the soap opera. You want to stop watching, you should stop watching, but you can't. Okay. Someone has to like fall in a well. Wasn't that on Passions back in the day? That old soap opera Passions from the 90s. Didn't that little guy fall in the well? I don't remember, but we need Marlena to be possessed by the devil. Maybe that's Morgan and Vince. I don't know, but it's bringing the soap opera level drama. So yeah. So I'll see you guys just in a couple hours here. Don't miss me too much. Come back over here. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Hit that like, comment after the video post. And if you wouldn't mind, follow me on the TikTok and the Instagram where I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. I'm closer on Instagram than I am on the TikTok. Hell, Mickey got 10,000 followers on TikTok. Can't I? Am I going to be left behind where Mickey gets more, you guys? Probably. But thank you guys so much. Shout out to all of my super chatters today, all my lovely peeps. Carolyn, Snoopy, Steven, Kelly Cal, Kelly Ekstrom, thank you so much for being a member for 14 months. I don't know if I recognized that earlier. Kelly, thank you for the super stickers. Hopefully I recognize those during the live. Rhoda Penmark, Reality Ops, and all the good thoughts for your healing doggy. DMN9271, thank you for the super chat. Ramona Ortiz, same girl, same. Star Girl, CJ Musical, Lady Jane, Angel, Bernicia on the side with TLC, Robbie M, Rhonda Roberts, Baloo Lady, and my wonderful mod, Evelyn. You guys are all beautiful pumpkin spice babies, and I'll see you very soon. But until next time, remember to enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Bye.
If you like what you see.